So last time we... Day. My pencil just tried to roll off the table. Sorry.
You're good.
Anyways, last time we picked up right after a little bit of Eterna session stuff, in which we saw the maze of gears and the rooms that were the phobias of Amvingen. We end up deciding to try and continue through, several of us attempting to endure the maze, while others descended the steps towards the fears. And while most of us managed to get through the maze unharmed, or one of us managed to fall and met with those who descended the stairs. In which case, the three of us, Tobias, Eugen, and Tarek, end up having to fight what is essentially a filth element. Oh, Tobias joined.
There we go.
Okay, fighting off that elemental, including almost blowing ourselves up as the room was apparently filled with methane, and a few diseases being caught. We end up rejoining the party, while the rest of the party end up talking with Anvigen and learning about the Runelord of Pride, Zondergul. In addition, they were attacked by the tiefling demoness lady that had previously met with us in a rather tricky situation. Right after they managed to fend her off and she was forced to flee, the party fully met up and... we decided to trek a little bit further. Gothy ended up heading ahead while we scouted another room, and in that room we end up finding that tiefling woman and a mummy, both of which were probably fireballed. We managed to fight them off, some of us getting hurt and or diseased. But we did manage to find quite a bit of loot, including some charred remains of other stuff, sadly. We learned about the outcast king from Anvigen, who is apparently his child, who is weirdly enough one and the same, and learned that to escape, even though we found the exit, we would have to get past this outcast king, as he was the one trapping us inside. So, the party decided to enter the next chamber, and we met the creature that was the outcast king, a filthy demon-like creature of tentacles and horror, and it was just gross. But we managed to, through use of magic, silver, and good luck, managed to defeat the creature, and we have since managed to find quite a bit of loot and are getting ready to leave.
Alright, slight correction there. Mr. Tentacle Monster wasn't the one who was keeping you down here. It's Avigin. He just kind of asked you to go murder his son because being carried through his own logic basically gave him an epiphany of all the stuff he's been doing for the Runelord of Pride, and as a result, he is now incredibly remorseful for doing basically everything you see around you.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I must have misheard that last week.
All good. It was kind of a spooky plot line, but hi there, Tobias. Glad you're able to join us today.
Yeah, I am finishing up some work stuff, but I am here, and I just may not be on roll 20 for another 5 to 10 minutes, but I'm here.
You're good, mate. You're not jumping into a fight or anything. This is probably going to be a very chill session. So currently, we join the party in the bowels of the Thessalonian Knot. You find yourselves in a room full of garbage, but also full of swag, and have been spending the last several minutes basically distributing all said swag. And have you guys done distributing all of your loot, or is that still something up in the air? I don't know if you guys finished all that.
I think we just discovered the Necromancer Crown, and that's where you ended it, so...
Yeah. Eugen has said Necromancer Crown on his head. That's the only thing I know about that.
Yeah, the only things I took were I put in the party pot a pool of money that we have available, to everyone usage. I put in 1,300 gold that we found, so that now the party pot is over 3k. And I ended up taking a circlet that we found. That was all I took. Everything else was up in the air. Which Caius is currently holding a scimitar that can either be a +1 scimitar or give someone +1 to their AC for a turn.
I'm keeping that.
It is a +1 defending scimitar.
So it gives me a +1 to my AC or a +1 to a hit, right?
Yep.
Yep. So it was that, and what if all the stuff is marked in the loot room? Let me.
Yes, you guys found in total, you guys found a fancy book on early Thessalonian philosophy. You found a book called An Illustrated Journey Through Thassalon, which appears to just be this fancy old, like, 10,000-year-old art book. You found a Necronomicon. You found a small ivory box, which you guys opened, finding a fancy carved scarab that resembled a golem, as well as a wand you have yet to identify. You found a whole bunch of gold coins. You found a circlet of pew pew. You found a very fancy spell book, as well as a crown. You are welcome to roll spellcraft on the wand and the golem.
Yeah, I got the other invis pot catalyst. Yeah.
What does party do?
Alrighty. Well, if everyone's getting ready to go, I could probably carry a couple of us across. I still have 2 charges left of the wings. But I will need someone to have bright light up there to be able to do it.
I cast light on the ceiling.
Light is a touch range spell, sadly.
Yep.
So I'm a bat right now, I believe.
Oh yeah.
So I will fly to the
works.
ceiling and cast light on the ceiling.
All right, Tobias blinds himself to allow Tarek to fly.
Oh, I guess Caius is trying to jump off the dead body.
Yeah.
No, I have purity body, so I can walk through the sludge without problem.
Oh yeah, you got purity of body, so you're immune to diseases.
Okay, so that just leaves Desia and Gothy. Which one of you wants to go first?
I'll go.
Alrighty. I will try and pick you. I will pick you up, and I will spread out the wings for a charge and fly up towards Tobias.
Desia, how much do you plus all your shit weigh? And can you carry that much, Tarek?
I actually don't know. Well, how far would it be to reach the railing? Like,
depending on where you start from.
So, I mean, like,
it's about
just
30 feet that way, and it's also about like 20 feet up.
Okay, so I imagine that would probably be like a 40 feet range in total, then.
Around that, yeah.
Okay, good, because I can instead do this. I can just pull out some rope and knot it up, tie one end to this side, and I can fly up and tie the other end.
That works too.
Sorry, I actually can't. I am apparently not strong enough to lift you right now. Sorry.
Sorry.
I could have summoned something to carry him.
Yeah, this works too. Saves a little bit of magic.
You don't have to use magic to, jump across a pond.
Yeah. I went off one of my last 2 charges, so I have 1 charge
Are
left.
there any stepping stones?
What?
I asked if there's any stepping stones that they could.
There is this giant creature you could step across.
Yep. And
that's about it, unfortunately.
There's also a bit of rope now too, spread across.
Didn't she explode last didn't it explode or something?
Yeah.
I said it exploded, but the corpse is still there.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
The rope is right like this right now, and it's knotted, so it's easier to climb.
Alright, do you want to try and climb up the rope?
Yeah, I'm gonna climb up the rope. Can you roll to figure out what I got from the sludge? Try and figure out what I got from the sludge yet?
Oh, what do you mean from the sludge?
During oh, never mind.
You got disease, didn't you?
Yeah.
Talking about your infection?
Yeah, it's told me to roll a wisdom saving throw, so.
Oh,
Mm.
that. Okay. Hold on. Let me.
Oh,
That was. Hold on. Let me check my notes.
yeah,
Wisdom saving throw for
that
Gothy.
yeah
Uh.
will save
Yeah,
against the creature.
Probably like dipped a claw into the goo when something happened.
Hold on. I need to look back through my notes.
Yeah, she had been right here, right at the bottom of the stairs, and she was asked to make a will save.
Oh. And
I
it
remember
was
that.
one of the diseases, right?
It was either a disease would have been a fort save, though. I'm pretty sure a will.
Yes,
That
yeah,
that was
will.
the person who came into sight of the creature.
Hold on. I'm trying to remember what that was. Because these are all fort saves. I think I might have accidentally said will instead of fort, because I don't see any of these diseases that require a will save.
Okay.
I don't think
Okay.
you're infected. I know Tarek, Alpaca, Dinosaur are all currently infected, but you are not.
All right.
I could be messing that up on my side though.
All right. I guess I climb over then.
I'm sure Devin will give you something if you want, though, Gothy.
As Devin lies here, continuing to in a pool of its own blood.
Did we
Just being
stable?
propped up with healing potions.
I thought we saved Devin. I vaguely remember that we got him to
Yeah,
stabilize,
you did
but he's got
save
a
him,
19
but
health.
his flesh has been replaced with healing potions at this point.
Yeah.
Got it. That's fair.
It's the thought that counts.
Yep.
It was a close call. But alright, Gothy
It
is
was a
now
close
safe.
call.
Okay. So, yeah, I have the rope going like this. And so it's just Dejin and Gothy that got to get across.
Yep, you guys want to roll me some climb checks?
I'm gonna help them with their climbs.
Alright, they're already getting +2 from the rope. You want to shout encouragement?
Woohoo! Let's do it. You got it.
Sure. If you roll me a diplomacy check, I'll let you give them +2. Not needed.
Dejin didn't need it. Gothy?
Gothy, can you roll me a climb? Kayeth encourages you. For
Yeah,
great
okay.
justice.
So I got 22, so I don't think I need it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Gothy fucking backflips back onto the staircase.
Yeah. I'm gonna climb back. I'm gonna climb back across, guidancing myself, so I can untie the other end of the rope and fly back up.
That works. Y'all are now at safeties.
Yep. So I will just roll my climb check with guidance, which is only this.
You're fine.
Yeah, and I have my rope back as I fly back. So no charges of flight unless I have not touched the ground yet, which I imagine I have.
Yes.
Okay.
What does party do? You find yourself in a very stinky room. There is a greatsword that is lying on the ground next to you, Jinhin, breathing heavily.
That room that I left Shayla's in, are those doors?
Are those doors? Where did you leave Shayla's?
Shayla's was in there, but apparently her token's been. Oh no, she's right here now, next to us.
No, yeah, she came into the room with you, and what's it called? She's still holding this corpse with her. She is seriously traumatized, considering everything she's been through, but still alive.
Yeah. So the room that we left her in, those 3 white.
Yes,
doors?
that is the only room you guys have yet to explore.
Okay. But according to Amvijin, that's the exit.
Fair enough. Are we heading out, or we want
to? What about that imp we talked to a while ago? Should we go back to them?
I personally don't want to try that maze again.
Yeah, that would be.
You want to see if he wants to leave with us, or?
I mean, just give him the offer if he wants to come.
He is already with us. He is inside my mind.
Yeah, I would assume he's a figment of his imagination.
He is not a figment of my imagination, but he is stuck inside my imagination.
Actually,
do we want to get him out?
Not particularly.
I am a bit curious about something real fast. Anvijin, you said this is all your mind and that you were changed into a weapon for someone else's will?
I was attempting to forge a weapon for the Runelord of Pride. You can
What
probably
happened?
see where that got me.
Yeah. What'll happen to you when we leave?
I don't really know, to be quite honest. I honestly don't really know. Perhaps I may exist once again. I am in control of my mind. I am aware of all the atrocities I have committed. What do you intend to do with me?
I don't know. I was wondering what would happen to you. I mean, I imagine that if everyone else is okay with it, we could have you stay with us.
That's what I was thinking.
I wouldn't mind having a changing
Okay.
quarterstaff.
Yeah, come with us. Yeah.
If that is what you wish.
I have a question. Can you turn into a key?
A what?
A key.
I am not aware of a weapon known as a key.
It's not necessarily a weapon. It's more of an object.
I mean,
Oh,
anything
you
can be
mean like
weapon.
for opening a door?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant K-I, and I was incredibly confused. No, the enchantment that I put on the Runelord's weapon was just to allow it to adapt to any circumstance.
Interesting.
That was the weapon I ended up trapping myself inside.
Fun.
Oh wait, so if we leave here, you won't be able to change?
I don't know. I have been trapped in here ever since my creation.
That's fair.
Well, I guess we might as well just find out.
Yeah, I was about to mention.
Yeah, it's the only way to find out. Before we go, is anyone still hurt or anything?
I have not been touched. I actually have 60 out of 45 out of character, but
I think Devin's
I'm
still a
good.
little bit injured, but I'm not so worried that he's going to pass away. So if we just want to get the heck out of here, I think we're fine.
Okay. I just
Sounds
wanted to ask before we go. All right, let's get going.
All right. So, what do you guys do? And also, who's carrying the weapon?
I'm carrying the dead body.
I'll
Okay.
carry it.
How much does she weigh?
I'm a bat, so
She weighs like
I'm
200
not.
pounds.
I mean, you also pinned down a tentacle.
Yeah, you're a fucking buff ass bat, man.
I guess I'll carry him.
All right. He continues to be a greatsword
All right.
because I'm assuming Gothi's okay with that.
Totally okay with that.
All right, move your tokens.
Great sword rogue. I love it.
Can someone move mine while we're doing it?
Oh,
I'm almost done with work stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
no
think
worries.
my mouse is broken, so I might need a little help with that too.
Your mouse is broken?
Yeah, it broke last night and it does not go in the right direction. I don't know what's wrong with it.
That's
Alright,
weird.
everyone has control of Yuzjin's token, and everyone will have control of Tobias's tokens.
Hey, we might.
Did you try blowing in your mouse?
No. I was about to try wiping it off, but session started.
Try putting it
wipe-
You
twice.
can wipe it off now, man. We're not in combat.
Listen, I'm comfortable, okay?
The far wall of this otherwise empty chamber is fitted with 3 wooden doorways. The left doorway is decorated with the carving of a book, the central doorway with the carving of currently a greatsword, and the right doorway a carving of a very familiar 7-pointed star.
I say we go with knowledge.
This
Well-
is the way out of the knot. You may open these doors lead to your home, wherever that might be in the multiverse. They
So back
used to
to
lead to my manor. I highly doubt they do anymore.
Want to find out?
Not
Well, I'm
much like
assuming
home.
the 7-pointed star would probably bring us back to the mansion with the party.
possibly. That might be a good idea to go through. That's it. Then again, time flows a little weirdly from what I know of dimensions. I don't know if time is flowing the same in here as it is out there. For all we know, the party is several days over.
Is there any way that I can tell by like making a check, or do I just
You
have
could
to
roll me a
like?
StarCraft check.
I will guide it.
Cool.
I'll also assist with that. I think I have a spellcraft. Oh god, 1 second. Let me see if I can find out what I have.
So you're getting
I got +5.
so far.
Yeah, so if you can hit at least a 10, Yuzjin gets a +2.
Neat.
And he got a 20.
Wow.
So that means you get +3 Yushin to your usual. 23.
23. You are
No.
aware that all of these doors are keyed to a teleportation spell. Generally, you'd need a particular artifact in order to open each of these doors. But since you've combined all 3 parts of Avigin together, all of these doors will lead to the same place, namely wherever your home happens to be.
Well, that's interesting.
That
Normally,
word
you need
home.
a specific item to open these doors, but since you guys saved Avigin, all these doors are open. Or can be opened.
And you said they lead all to the same place.
They would all lead to the same place.
What is
Cool.
home to us, though?
I guess that means we can technically all take a door each and go walk through at the same time.
Yep.
That's
Avigin
neat.
has told you these doors will lead to you back to your home. Whatever that means.
That's what I'm stuck on, because that could mean we're going all the way back to Sandpoint.
Hey, it's fine if that is what the case is. At least it'll get us all.
That's the trip.
All right, let's go for it. There's nothing else we can do at this point.
Through the doors.
I mean, we can hold hands and go through one door. And okay, somebody already.
I mean, I
There
do
you
have
go.
ropes. I could tie it around us all if we wanted, just to be safe.
That sounds like it could.
I'm gonna hop on top of
Really?
Devin before we go through, just to make sure.
Alright. Alright, so Caius, you just walk through one of the doors with Shayless and the corpse.
I'm assuming that I'm going through the door with the book.
Yeah, you go through the door with the book. Caius opens the door. It appears to lead to a brick wall. He just faces through the brick wall, and the door slowly shuts behind him.
Yeah, I'm just quickly tossing my rope out so that everyone can grab on, and I'm going for that door too.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
I
you
think
go
I'll
through the
grab
same
on.
door.
Yeah, everyone, and I imagine the rope is sticking out through the hole. I mean, through the wall.
And I'll make sure I snag the rope as Devin and I cross through.
Okay,
Me too.
does everybody grab onto that rope?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Right.
And is this the order you're grabbing it in?
I'm not
Is
gonna
that
grab onto
important?
the rope because I feel like
Desia chooses
Right
not to
backside.
grab onto the rope.
Everything is important.
So is this what you guys are doing?
I guess so.
Guess so.
Desia, let's go of the rope. Do you guys say anything?
Tarek is already through. He doesn't notice.
Oh, alright, Tarek's already through. Cool. Yuzjin, you walk through?
Yeah.
Alright, Gothy?
Oh, you're now coming with us, Desia.
I'm just kind of concerned what's going to happen if we do end up going to different places.
Well, I'm thinking that's what the rope is for. So
Yeah, I don't think the rope is going to be able to stop an interdimensional portal.
well, we can at least try. I guess. Well, in that case, see you on the other side, maybe.
Yep.
All right, walk through.
Okay. Tobias?
Sorry, I'm having a problem with this. I will. I'm gonna grab the rope and hop through.
Alright, along with Devin?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm on top of Devin. Yeah, I'm making sure we're not getting separated.
Cool. Alright, let me grab everybody except Desia and move you guys onto a different map.
Rope does work against interplanetary travel.
Oh shit!
Hey,
this
I
one.
like this place.
Here's a map I haven't used in a while.
Holy shit!
So the party all walk through the door together, and they materialize in what looks to be a cavern of some sort. Directly in front of you guys, you see a wondrously set bar. There it appears to be fully stocked with alcohol, a whole bunch of drinks, and like bar stools fit for like a dozen people. There's torches everywhere, providing much room. Tarek, Yuzjin, and Caius are going to kind of recognize this place. Everyone else is not going to recognize this place. You see two doors, two stores, one to your left, one to your right, and a significant lack of Desia.
Oh shit.
Hey, where'd she go?
Sweet. Is there booze here?
where-
Probably.
There appears to be
Where-
tons of alcohol.
Where's
I'm gonna go pour myself a drink.
Where's your
Okay.
guys' friend?
Desia decided to stay
That'll
behind.
be 1 gold
Not
point.
sure why though. She was just worried about
I
something.
like the magic to see if there's still a portal or anything
Nope.
that we.
No portal.
Oh shit.
Well.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, I forgot we got those cannons a while back.
Yo, is that
Uh,
weapon? Is that weapon still sentient?
You are what's called Gothy is currently holding a greatsword. However, the greatsword in her hands appears to kind of like bend and bend and become crooked in like various different ways. And sooner or later, hold on, let me get you a picture of this guy.
Oh shit.
Hold on. Let me grab my doo-doo. Where is it?
Mr. A, are you okay?
Hold on, let me get you a picture of this dude.
Yeah. I'm just. What's happening?
Oh my god.
Hold on, I'm looking for the image that I was going to use for this guy. Where is?
All right, I'm done.
I'm back and my mouse is fixed.
Hold on,
So I don't need to.
Sure. I'm gonna use that image. I can't find the original one, so I'm gonna use this one. And I'm going to say a humanoid figure is going to appear and bow very deeply towards Gothy. He appears to be dressed in very traditional wizardy robes. He is a human. He's got a bit of a goatee on his mouth. He's got very wide eyes. He kind of looks around him almost incredulously, and he says, "Where am I?"
I was about to ask the same to anyone else who knows.
The man
Terrible.
looks down at you guys and says, "Gothy?"
Yeah, that's me. What's up?
He immediately kneels at Gothy's feet.
Oh, okay then.
I'm a player.
You saved me.
Well, it was a group effort.
You were the maybe so, but you are the one who was able to do the you are the one who finally did it. After 10,000 years, I am finally free of my self-imposed prison.
Oh, well, good. Okay, good. Thank you. She looks sheepish as not to know what to say.
I am in your debt.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Where's that power you were gonna give us?
Indeed.
Tobias.
At Tobias's insistence, the man reaches up to his necklace, and he is going to pull a very small trinket off of his neck. It appears to be a blood-stoned eye that is like staring forth from this like golden pendant. And actually, hold on, let me get you a image of this thing.
Spellcraft check.
Well, hold on, let me describe what's happening to you first.
Oh boy.
There we go. Let me grab. Sorry, I'm terrible. I'm googling stuff right now. On fucking. But yeah, he is going to gesture towards the now greatsword in Gothy's hands and say, "You may keep my prison if you so desire. As for your power and glory, well," and he's going to hand you guys a necklace, and it is going to have this symbol on it.
Fancy.
And he's also going to hand that to Gothy.
Mr. A, what's this do?
It is a chrono charm. It alters time.
Oh! And I quickly put it away before, Tobias comes over and tries to take it from me or something. Yeah.
Rude.
That might be a good idea.
Yeah.
I
Uh,
thank you for my freedom, though I am not entirely sure what to do with myself.
That's the magic of it.
I've been looking for a wizard to cast permanence on me for some time.
Well, I am a wizard without a spellbook, my good sir, so I might as well be a commoner.
well,
If you
pick
so
up
happen
one
to
of
have a
the-
scroll of permanence, I would be more than happy to use it.
I have a couple spell books just kind of sitting around if you want to copy them off.
I would love to spend the time with you doing so, Yuzjin.
Of course. Wait, yes.
well, for those of you wondering, it's a little different than when we were last here, but this place is what we like to call Sentinel Isle. It was a different name before, but welcome to Sandpoint, y'all.
As long as the drinks are free, and I'm gonna grab a drink from under the counter.
There appears to be a serious lack of bartenders at the counter, so absolutely you can grab yourself a drink. There appears to be quite the selection of alcohol.
Yeah, just don't get yourself too wasted, and I'm still worried about your friend.
I don't know about you, but it's been a pretty long time since we had a nice rest. So I think it's time to have a banquet.
Are there stables in your
You
island?
see a serious lack of stables right here. Given that to your left, you see a circle of beds. To your right, you see a spiral staircase, and behind you, you also see a spiral staircase.
Speaking of stables, if we teleported all the way back here, doesn't that mean all our horses and the carriage that we left back in Magnamar is still in Magnamar?
Yep.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Because there's still
Mm.
that. And
Oh boy.
what about that cursed box?
Oh,
Yeah, I was about to bring that up next. I didn't know if you guys passed it off before we went
Actually-
into the thing.
I'm gonna pull out that scroll of sending that I have. I do have this, and well, Akor, Pepeel, and Fred are still back in Magnamar, and I'm not sure if Desia is gonna end up here or in Magnamar or somewhere else. I could possibly send a message to one of them to have them come to Sandpoint.
That'd be a nice little visit.
Plus, it would help us get our things back, possibly. The only issue is if Ruthgar sees any of them.
Oh yeah, that's a problem, huh?
Yeah, but then again, they do have
I don't
magic.
think Ruthgar is going to be a problem.
Yeah, they do have magic to disguise themselves, and they'll have the carriage. They can technically get inside.
True. If anything goes wrong, I'm sure they can hold their own in a fight.
I'll probably wait until we I'll probably keep watch for them when they do come. If we do want to send them, I was gonna save this spell for what if I ever found something to help a course situation, but it seems like it might be a good use for it. Get them here safe.
Neat.
Shit! It's 2 more levels before I actually get that spell normally.
Okay, 2 levels is a long time, mate. But
Yeah.
anywho, alrighty. So, congrats, guys. Y'all finished the adventure.
Boom.
So you guys are now back in Sandpoint, which is essentially the party's figurative and now literal base of operations. You guys own, or something you'll discover over the next few days, is that the party actually owns an island in this town. Originally named Chopper's Isle, now called Sentinel Island, I believe.
Sentinel, yes.
Sentinel what?
And Sentinel Isle.
Sentinel Isle. There we go. I will write that down.
And it looks like there's some woods there.
Indeed, this entire what's it called? If this map is easier, here's a map of the area directly surrounding Sandpoint. There's actually a number of nearby woods. The party has only slightly explored it here and there, but essentially right now, the party has been like on super high alert for like the past like 7 sessions or so. So consider this time downtime right now. So if your character would like to talk to one of the NPCs here, craft some items, spend some time resting to recover from their several dozen diseases, now's the time for that.
So, Tarek, don't you have like a curse that you can pass on to someone?
I think I already did pass it on to someone.
Oh, okay. Well, then we're good with that.
I have no idea what happened to that curse because the rune curse. I had left the note for the senator. I mean the councilman.
The councilman, yes, you left the note with the councilman, but you have no idea what happened on that front.
But I haven't been attacked by any demons, so I have no idea. So I should be okay. I don't know.
Probably, depending on what happens.
So I'm gonna suggest that Tarek and Devin go to like. Do you guys have an infirmary or bed? Because we got to heal both of them before they die.
The party does
Or go
currently
blind.
have some beds here. They have built a proper bedroom here. It is complete with carpet as well as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 beds.
Or could we hire a healer to come in and cure all of the diseases everyone's got?
You could, but you guys are also probably more qualified healers than anyone in this town.
Yeah, I hate to admit it, but ironically, even Father Zant, the head priest of the local church, is possibly not quite as capable for this type of magic.
Well, let's get to healing.
If you guys want to take a day's rest, if you guys want to go shopping, if you guys like to go talking to people, by all means. Does that sound fun, at least for like the next week or so?
Yeah, I still wonder what's happening to Desia first.
Right. On that note, Desia. So, Desia, you are back in the Asmodean Knot. You see the entire party make their way into an entranceway. And a door behind them that is now slowly closing. And it appears they are taking the greatsword with them. What do you do?
I'm going to go through that door.
Okay, are you sure about that?
It seems like I don't really have a choice.
Oh, you could stay in here and be trapped in the dead man's mind for all eternity.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
But yeah, okay, Desia walks through the door.
I don't know.
Okay, Desia walks through the portal door. The door closes behind her, and you are going to find yourself in a very weird-looking, but also like very familiar-looking landscape. Around you, you are going to see massive, lush trees. You are going to find these massive, like, not even silver, like amazingly carved oaken pillars. Looks like this. And you are going to find yourself back home.
Oh,
sick.
And we're going to leave that story with Desia right there.
Oh, boy.
And we'll deal with you guys for the time being.
Oh, boy. I really hope she can meet back up with us.
That's a good question. Anywho, alright, so who wants to go first? So what do you guys do immediately upon coming back to Chopper's Isle? And nothing is immediately trying to kill you.
Caius personally thinks it's best if we rest up.
So the party
I think we should totally be resting and making sure no one dies.
Alright, so you guys are just all going to take a full rest?
I'm going to first head outside to find out what time of day it is.
Oh, that's a good idea. Alright. Let me check.
Like the bag tomorrow. I didn't think we'd end up here.
It is currently 2, 3. It's currently around it's currently around 6 o'clock at night. It seems to be rather frosty outside.
Can I tell what day it is?
You could roll me a geography check.
I was gonna say, like, looking up at the sky, could I tell anything? But geography, I don't have any ranks. I do have +1 int still. I have Arcana, History, Nobility, and Planes, and Religion for my knowledge skills, though. I also have +3 to Survival if that would help instead.
Okay.
So what should I roll, the Geography or Survival?
Either or is fine.
I'm going Survival.
Either could, or you could just ask someone what day it is.
Yeah, I think people will be a little concerned that we just randomly popped into existence. That's why I'm first gonna see if I can know right away. /roll 1d20 plus. I'm guidancing myself for +4. Thank you.
I don't think they'd be too concerned that their heroes came back.
All right, 23. Well, you are immediately, possibly horrified to discover that time does indeed certainly pass a bit differently inside that demi-plane than you were expecting. The exact amount you're not quite sure. But for the sake of story continuity and also for the sake of syncing up the calendar again, I'm going to say it is currently Farast the First of the next year.
What?
Okay. Ooh.
Oh shit, we've been gone for a while.
Oh, I missed New Year's.
1 month is Farast compared to.
You guys left in Fantasy October. You're back in March.
That's 6 months.
Yep.
I was hoping time would go faster in there compared to slower.
Also, this lets me sync up the in-game clock with the out-of-game clock, which is another reason I'm doing this.
Okay.
Wait, so time went backwards?
No, time went forwards by 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah, the
We were
6 months forwards. Got it.
inside the demi-plane were 6 months outside of it.
Yeah, Tarek's gonna go down inside and be like, it's been 6 months.
Well, hey,
What?
you're older.
Tarek isn't. He's still 25. 25 and a half, I should say, but. Yeah. Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
Time flows the same as it does in.
It's been. We were in there for 6 months.
Shit, man. Oh, God. That's
Oh
not
boy.
good.
Uh.
Probably not good.
Okay.
I guess we're back.
We
Been 6 years, yeah.
So in 6 years, it's been a half a year.
It could have been.
Shit. I still have that scroll in my hand too. If Deja doesn't pop up in the next couple days, I'm gonna use this to message her. Okay. So.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh
God. Okay. After that, I'm gonna need a drink, and I'm gonna search around for some. Yeah, search around.
Oh.
Alright.
I'll hand her the bottle of whiskey I'm drinking out of.
Alright, everybody can take a full rest.
Y'all. Wait, what about Shayla's dad? That's pretty important too. After 6 months.
Yeah, there's also that.
We definitely have a lot of.
You guys have a lot to do in the downtime.
Yeah, I think it's best that we like celebrate that we all survived.
Oh
rest up, and then I'll go talk to Shayla's dad tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll come with you. That'll be one hell of a story.
All right.
Meanwhile,
I'm gonna say that I'll probably just be happy that Shayla's is okay.
I look at the bottle, look back at Tobias. Nothing that strong. Just forget it. I take a swig.
Alright, everybody has a full rest. You guys can heal level plus con modifier and hit points. Actually, no, you guys can all heal to full hit points because I'm assuming you guys are sleeping for like the best. Actually, no, let's do this one day at a time because you guys do have diseases and you might die for those. So everyone heal level plus con modifier hit points. If you have a point of ability damage, you can get rid of it. Those of you who have per day abilities, you can reset all your per day spells and whatnot. And those of you who prepare your spells, please send them to me.
Yep, I'm working on that now.
If we don't have any ability damage, can we just max out our HP?
Yeah, sure.
Dope.
I imagine you guys are about to take like a week or so off, so.
That
Yeah,
sounds good.
I just need to decide what first level spells I want to prepare.
Yeah. I'm gonna look for something that could possibly be helpful.
Alright, thank you, Argos. Or Tobias, rather.
Let's see. You know what? I'm actually going to keep these at least for the first day or two because my main concern is my second level spells and
And
third level.
also, Gothy, did I send you what that amulet does yet?
I don't think so.
Alright, Avigan will tell you what it does.
Oh, and like I have no idea who's got what in terms of loot. Are we?
I thought you
Gonna,
guys already
like-
did that.
Did we?
I don't know.
Did I get any loot, anybody? Because I didn't write it down if I did.
Okay, if you guys want to divvy loot, now's the time.
I'm good with the stuff that I got.
Oh wait, I have a masterwork halberd apparently.
I do have my. I did take the 1,300 gold, but that's in the party pool, so it's not mine. It's for everyone.
Cool.
You guys still
Okay.
have a whole bunch of books. You found a spell book, you found a wand, and you found a golem.
Didn't we find a spell book that has like a crap ton of like spells in it?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
found Avagin's spell book.
And then,
Oh, that's right.
yeah. And then what about the backpack of his library?
You also
Yeah,
have his library. That is true, of all of his
Yeah, we
memories.
love that. He could technically make a new base here with us, and he could possibly go to the Old Light, which is technically a relic of his time.
I
We
could
did
probably
wanna
confront you
expand.
about that in a second.
But oh boy, yeah. After that first rest, I am gonna heal check myself, and I am going to start seeing about my fort saves against those diseases.
Oh, right.
I will help with Tarek's heal check.
Yeah. So on that note, everybody who has gone to sleep, I'm gonna need a fort save from the alpaca. I'm gonna need 3 fort saves from Tarek.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I want to try and wake up early and cast Heroism on Tarek. I
All
feel
right.
like that should work technically.
Heroism would work. Yep.
Yeah, so +2 then.
Okay. And I am going to heal check myself first, just to make sure it's easier to do this.
Oh,
So,
that's a good idea. I'll assist, I suppose.
Yeah, I will see. Okay, so Tobias, is that your heal check, or is that something?
All right. Please tell
That
me.
was my fort check.
Please tell me.
Okay, I rolled the fort check at 15.
Thank you. All right.
I'm gonna assist on your heal
And
check, Eric.
I will assist the heal check right now, and I got a 13 out of my assist.
Makes me a 13.
I failed my assist.
Okay, Caius makes me a 15. And you said I have heroism as well later?
Yeah, so +2.
That's to a save, right?
That's to every save, I believe.
Okay, just wanted to check. So this is plus 15 to a heal check. 31.
Hold on. All right. All right. So you're casting heroism. That is a +2 morale bonus on saves and checks. All right. So you're rolling a heal check 31 to treat your disease.
Yep.
All right. Let me go remember heal. And how are you treating your own disease? Tell me that.
I am doing whatever I can to like gather up medicines. I am making sure to check what symptoms I'm getting slowly.
He's guiding me because I assisted his heal check.
There you go. Cool.
Heroism applies to skill checks as well.
Oh, heroism applies to skill check. Okay, yeah. So that'll give
Make
you
that
another +4 against your disease.
So
+2. That one is heroism greater.
so my fort save is usually +6. So with heroism, that makes it +8. So with the heal check, that makes this
Another +4.
So this is a +12. Holy shit!
An idea that buffing the crap out of yourselves. But anywho, yeah. So 3 fortitude saves from Tarek. Gonna need 1 from the alpaca.
So
my fortitude for the alpaca was the 15.
Oh, fortitude for the alpaca was the 15.
Copying this.
That's a fail on the alpaca then.
Wow! What?
DC 16.
Okay.
Alpaca takes 1 point of strength damage and is now blind.
Yep, I am going
to permanently.
Oh no, more than 2 points of strength damage. Nope. So not permanently blind quite yet, just temporarily blind.
Yep.
Got
so
it. So 2
I'm
points
going
of strength damage.
Would be
I'm
permanent
going to start my
blindness.
rolls. Here comes
Right
the
now, it's
first roll.
just blind for the day, basically.
Yep. I am making my first roll now.
Cool.
16.
Okay, 16 against the first disease. Makes it on the dot.
Second one.
Wait, can I help
No,
with the
16.
skill checks?
He has already succeeded. 16 on the second disease. Makes it on the dot.
Third one, and this is for the mummy rot.
Okay.
Third one.
31. That succeeds in the mummy rot. All right, so nothing bad happens to you.
Oh
Yet.
boy. But I still feel that I'm ill and such.
Yeah. So you've made what's it called? So you've made one save against dysentery, and you've made one save against blinding sickness.
Yep.
And a save against mummy rot. Let me write this down. Made one save versus each. If you don't take any ability damage right now, the alpaca took 1 strength damage and is blind. And the dinosaur also has tuberculosis, but we're not worrying about that right now.
Yeah, I am going to remove disease on myself for my blindness sickness.
Alright, you're casting remove disease on yourself. Roll me a caster level check.
Slash roll 1d20. And does the caster level check get affected by heroism too?
Nope, that
Yeah.
just affects skill
Wait.
checks.
Okay.
Fail.
I'll use my other one on the alpaca.
Okay, roll it. Fail.
Ugh. I should have guidance myself.
Oh, can I guide him?
Yes, but doesn't apply to caster level checks.
Dang it.
Okay, and I still have lesser restoration, so I am going to cast lesser restoration on myself for my strength, because my strength is base 16, currently is 14, so lesser restoration, so that's a d4.
On
Strength
what?
is
Yeah, so you get a bit of strength back.
Yep. I'm using my second one on the alpaca.
Okay, alpaca heals for what? Strength?
Yep.
Boom. So he has no strength temporary modifier then.
Yeah, he's still temporarily blind, but that'll go away at the end of the day.
And I had it prepared 3 times, so I will just fix up my strength the rest of the way.
Okay, you heal yourself 2 more strength points.
Yep, so I am back to 16 strength.
Cool, alright. So Caius and Gothy, what are you guys doing as the 2 healers start touching each other?
Oh boy.
So I'm gonna take Shayla's back to see her dad.
Are you sure you want to go see Ven right now? He might think I'm dead.
That's why we need to take him to you. Or you to him.
You just said it's been 6 months.
And
Yeah,
that's
and
why he's
don't-
probably worried sick.
What do we say?
Hey, she's alive.
Shit happened.
Oh, please don't make him mad.
He will be
I
elated.
highly doubt he'll be mad, Shay.
Alright, so Yusjin and Caius, you guys go towards the vendors.
And hopefully they're still there.
Alright, Gothy BRB'd. Cool. Alright, so while they're casting, let's deal with that scene. Yeah, so Yusjin and Shayless and Caius, you guys make your way out of the it's called the underground island. You find your 2 cannons just at the top of the island, exactly where you left them, though they are still looking particularly shitty ever since your gunslinger left the party. Do you guys remember where Vendor General Store is?
Somewhere in like the east, southeast, maybe.
Yeah, you could roll me a knowledge remembering shit check.
Yeah, you guys marked it.
Oh, it's on the map.
Yep.
Yeah, it's number 26. It's in the southwest.
Yeah,
By
there
the
you
dock.
go. All right, so you guys head down there. I'll let you guys get away with that. And you see a store that says Vendor General Store. Shayless is practically hiding behind Yuzjin at this point. She can tell that she is just from the time you met her, Caius, to how she is right now, she has done a complete 180 in personality.
Don't worry, it's gonna be fine. He'll be happy to see you.
What'll he say? What'll my sister say?
Hey, welcome back. I don't know. That's my best guess.
I can bet you that they'll probably cry. Kai's is
no.
going to go up to the front door of the general store and knock on it.
Alrighty, let me scroll back through my notes. Let me. I'm scrolling back up through my notes. I did some notes about what you guys said to Venvinder. It was. What did you guys say to Vinder? I'm looking through my notes for this character.
I know I was the last one to talk to him. I basically brought back the nunchucks and told him
You
truth.
Gave back the nunchucks. You told. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, you told him
And
the truth.
I told him that I would find Shay on I put my life on it.
Yeah, I remember that. So so you are going to make your way. You're going to make your way over there. You're going to open the door. You're going to see a new bell at the top of the store ring. You're going to see a significantly older human open the door, and he's going to say, "Welcome to the general." Oh, Caius?
Vinder, it's nice to meet. It's nice to see you. It's been a while.
Shayless! And Shayless is immediately going to interrupt your conversation by running directly at her father. Dad, oh my God, Dad, I'm so sorry. Shayless, where have you been? I don't know. And he immediately looks at Caius and is like, "Where have you been? Where did you find her?"
She managed to find herself in Magnamar, and to say the least, she hasn't had the best of times.
Magnamar, what were you doing in Magnamar? You know, and the two of them immediately start talking with each other in a somewhat lovely sort of family voice, somewhat disciplinarian sort of voice. He's like, "I'm sorry, Dad, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to." It's like, "You understand what I was telling you when I said you can't just go running off on any sort of adventurer like this just because they look exotic. I told you I'd find you a husband, and we will find you a husband, but this is why I don't want you leaving the house like this." Yuzjin Caius?
I think it's best that the two of us come back later, so these two can catch up.
Please do. I am incredibly thankful for what you've done. I will inform the sheriff of your triumphant return. I know there's quite a few people in this town who are wondering where you all had been the last few months, but Desna has certainly answered my prayers this day.
It was our pleasure for sure, and I'm sure we'll see you around town. Just
Indeed.
You two, be careful and make sure she doesn't leave your sight.
I do not believe she will be leaving my sight anytime in the next 10 years, Caius. Thank you.
Throughout this entire conversation, I'll probably be like kind of watching from the back. It's sitting like that.
Okay. Do you guys leave the store?
Yep.
All right. Do you guys say anything?
Yeah, I think. I'm gonna tell Vinder that I'll more than likely be back later.
By all means. I thank you so much for returning my store to you. I very much judged you the wrong way, Mr. Caius. Thank you. I have both my daughters back.
Don't worry about it. Before we leave, would you be able to tell us where we can find a Mako?
Mako? Isn't she up at the old island with you?
I didn't see her there.
That's the last place I saw her.
All right, well, thanks for the information. We'll see you later.
All right.
Do you think she went out to look around for us?
That's fair. And I pretty much just want to talk to her about commissioning some more building on Chopper's Isle.
Yeah, I gotta.
If you want to build, you should probably speak to the Sandpoint Builders Guild.
Yeah, but Ameko is the one that has the deed. I'm assuming that we need it.
Oh shit, did Dezia leave the call?
Oh, hold on. She's still online.
Maybe she thought she wasn't going to get a chance to play.
Well, she probably wasn't, to be totally honest. I was planning like a big fancy mini adventure for her, but hold on, she sent me something. So I've been stressed lately. I'm busy with college, so I think I'm gonna have to. I feel incredibly stupid, and I don't think I'll have time to play for 5 hours every week. The huge amount of homework I've been getting. But okay. Sorry to hear that.
Oh.
We'd be more than happy to have you. But if you're busy, college, my apologies. Well, that sucks. Oh, I hope she sticks around at the very least. But yeah, she just sent me a message saying BRB or GTG basically. I will deal with that after session. Oh boy, because I have a lot of you guys in. All right, so that was you guys. What are you guys saying you're gonna do? All right, so Tarek, you're gonna go check with your family with Tobias.
In a few days. I'm waiting until I have the diseases handled first.
Yeah, we gotta unblind the alpaca first.
Gotta unblind the alpaca. Alrighty, Goffy, you here as well?
Yeah, still here.
What would you like to do now that you have arrived in this, to you, brand new city?
First I'm gonna explore the island, see if there's anything interesting on there. Then I'm gonna head into town to start buying stuff.
Cool. All right, roll me a quick perception check, would you?
All right.
Hey,
right.
That'll do it. All right, so looking around this island here, you're going to definitely tell that everything that's been constructed here has been constructed here very recently. Like this little base that the party has set up for themselves, this is definitely like a recent, like with recent construction work, or recent as in like the last year or so. The rest of the island appears to have at one point had something, but you can see signs of a horrific fire that basically consumed the island. The only thing really still standing on this island is like a few little pieces of grass, like a little bit of nimble. Doesn't really seem that plants grow all that well on this island. You see a number of nearby trees with like bird statues carved into them. And you also see at the far side of this island what looks to... Actually, no, you're a Tengu, so you'd actually know this without a check. Does the name Pazuzu mean anything to Gothi?
Pazuzu? Out of character, yes. It's the like a movie. I forgot. Exorcists? Or yeah. But in character, I have no idea.
Well, this is related to Tengu history, so I'll say you totally know this. This island was once a shrine to Pazuzu, the demonic lord of the winged demons in the sky. He is often worshipped by Tengus as a deity. He is obviously a demon lord and chaotic evil. He is incredibly powerful. He usually is worshipped by birds and other bird-like creatures. And, oh yeah, also you can summon him like Beetlejuice. So, don't say his name 3 times in a row. Party learned that one real quick.
Okay,
you might want to talk to them about this.
Yeah.
Isn't that the succubus?
Okay,
that was a different demonic invasion.
I definitely... Oh, yeah.
You're good.
I definitely get a worried look across my face and turn around and start heading into town.
All right, cool. Where do you head first? What sort of stores are you looking for?
I definitely need rope because I haven't gotten any rope since. Anyway.
Well, you do see a store called Vinder General Store at that you see Caius and Houston standing out in front of.
Yeah, I guess I'll go that direction.
All right, Caius and Houston, you guys see Gothy walking over to the Vinder General Store.
Hey, Gothy, how's it going?
Oh,
We
hey
have
guys!
deposited the girl.
Oh, cool, sweet. Hey guys, what's with the giant demon statue on your island?
I smashed that, funny enough.
It's not a statue, but like you can tell this place used to be a shrine to Pazuzu.
To be completely honest, I don't even think Yujin knows that story.
Yeah, you want to explain that, actually?
Well, a long time ago in a galaxy far away, that island was used by a serial killer.
Oh, cool.
And from if my memory serves me, he used to worship the demon Pazuzu.
I guess like that's probably why they call it Chopper's Island, huh?
Yeah, we decided to repurpose it. There was like caves and stuff underneath that we had to clear out first, though. It was an interesting. Yeah,
it's cool.
This is how they got it so cheap.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah, we got it for like 1,000 gold.
Hopefully his ghost doesn't still roam around it, huh?
Well, about that actually.
But yeah, one of the original group members, Nephis, passed away in those tunnels.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, it was a sad story. He got turned into a child by some spell, and then he decided to drink some like random water, and then he turned into a demon. And we
you're thinking of the other cursed tunnels underneath Sandpoint.
Oh, there's more than one.
Yeah, there's been a lot of.
There's more than one.
The Caverns of Wrath.
Oh yeah, the Caverns of Wrath.
This is technically connected.
Sounds like we might want to move. I don't know.
This is technically connected to them, but it is also an unrelated story.
Yeah, let's just say that shit's gone down since we all met up on the day of that festival when the goblins attacked town.
It's almost like the town is cursed.
So, Gothy, what brings you to this part of town?
Just some shopping.
Oh, well, you're in the best place. If you go into the general store here, just name drop me, and I'm sure he'll help you out in any way he can.
Oh, okay, thank you. And I head in.
His name's Vin Vinder, by the way.
What?
His name is Vinder.
Vinder, alright. I head in.
Alright, Gothy, you open the door, you're gonna see Shayless being hugged by a man about like twice her age. The two of them were crying and hugging each other like, "I'm sorry, Dad, I'm sorry!" And it's just an incredibly emotional scene.
I go and did a little aww, and then I read the room and like, oh, I probably shouldn't be here, and I back out.
Alright, Gothy immediately leaves the general store.
I guess we could have told you that it's not the best time.
Yeah, but yes, you would have mentioned that would have been best, yes. And I keep going, trying to find another store.
Alright, you start looking around for another general store. Alright, cool. Roll me another percent. Actually, no check required. You see a number of shops and businesses around here. You see a store called The Way North. You see a place called Red Dog Smithy. You see a place called Hannah's. Goblin Squash Stables. The Feathered Serpent. The Curious Goblin, and a small crater where a building called the Bottled Solutions used to be.
Oh.
Well, what the heck happened there? Huh.
Oh no.
Maybe later. Can you list them again? I think the first one caught my interest.
The Way North?
Yeah.
Alright. You walk over to it. It appears to be a simple one-story building on the north side of Sandpoint. Walking inside, this appears to be a general carpentry store, along with number of materials such as like maps, nautical charts, library, rope, that kind of adventuring gear.
So yeah, that's where I need to be.
All right, you open the door, or you walk inside, and you will see a gnome in front of you. And let me get you a picture of this guy, because I love the look of this guy. And you
All
get to
right.
actually meet this character.
Okay.
You are going to see a gnome in here. He has like bright ginger hair. He's holding a scroll as well as like what's it called? He's got this wonderfully like Santa elf sort of clothing and beard combo on himself. And he's going to say, "Hello there! Haven't seen you here before. What
Hello.
what can I do for you, Venzel Peru?"
Hello, good sir. I'm new in town. I'm just here to pick up some rope.
No worries. Got plenty of rope here for you. What are you looking for? Regular rope, silk rope, what's it called? Cephas silver rope from the depths of the Underdark and made specifically handmade by drow mistresses? We got it all.
Oh, just some standard rope, good sir.
Okay. How many you needing? A mile? 2 miles?
Just a mile. Just bare essentials.
Okay, and he starts literally rolling out like a fucking mile worth of rope.
Okay.
A mile of rope is... all right, does Gothy understand how much a mile of rope is?
It must be... probably not!
Okay, because it's currently piling up, and it's like 2 feet... like, the entire floor of the shop is now covered in rope that he is pulling out of some sort of extra-dimensional, like, holding cell. And it's like... It's like when Skyrim, when you fill your house up with cabbages, it's just rope. And
wait,
it's just coming out longer and longer.
I quickly say no. No, whoa, hold up. I'm so sorry. I thought I
you want 2 miles? I can do 2 miles.
No, sorry. 50 feet. 50 feet is fine. I'm so sorry.
Well, I've only got a half a kilometer here.
50 feet is fine.
Oh, what? 50 feet?
Yeah.
Look at how much we've gotten out so far. Please, you're gonna have to take this off my hands. I can't put it back inside there. Now it's all oxidized.
Oxidized? What type of rope oxidizes?
Silk rope, obviously.
That's
why it's turned to wool.
I said normal rope with like
Yes, it is normal rope. Now it is. That's why it's been exposed to oxygen.
How much?
For this much? 10 gold?
Oh. Huh. I don't think I can carry all of this, though.
I can get you a wheelbarrow.
Okay, I guess sold.
1 wheelbarrow coming up. And he kind of, he kind of like runs to the back side of the shop, and you're going to see him pull out a literal wheelbarrow, at which point he kind of gestures to the rope. It kind of starts floating, and he kind of starts like doing that thing in like fucking Fantasia where the rope starts dancing, and you see him like coiling it up, kind of like mock playing a like a clarinet as he does so, and the rope just slithers into the giant ass friggin' wheelbarrow like a snake.
I start mumbling to myself. It's the second time I've met a gnome. Are they always this eccentric? Oh god.
Alright, Gotha, you have now purchased 500 feet of hemp rope. This weighs 100 pounds.
I portrayed how it started heading back to the island. Fine.
Cool. You can keep the wheelbarrow, by the way.
Nice, okay.
Alright, cool. Alright, so Tobias and Tarek, what do the two of you guys do once you run out of holy pokes?
Well, firstly, I'm curious if I can identify what the mummy rot strain I have is currently.
You can do that, but I was just going to a library.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if I could, between the books that you
have Avagen's library.
And I could possibly also go to the local library and research it as well.
Oh yeah,
Cross
also
reference.
on that. Oh yeah, Avogin. I totally forgot about Avogin. All right. As you what's it called, Tarek? As you walk towards let me go grab where I spelled that wrong. Hold on. Hold on. I'm googling something. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so Tarek, as you leave your bedroom and you step out into where the bar is and where you'd expect to just kind of see Avogin sitting there, you're going to find a significant lack of Avogin. It appears he did not survive the night, as it were. As you look to where Avogin was sitting, you're going to find a slumped-over skeleton, dressed in wizard's robes, just kind of laying on top of your bar.
Oh.
And Tarek died.
Oh, I didn't notice that on my way out? Okay.
It's a call. I was waiting till the religious people came in to make this reveal.
Alright.
Can Tobias go through his pockets?
Absolutely, you can go through his pockets.
Drop the call for a second because it was like acting up. What did you say?
There's a significant lack of Avogin, and you see a skeleton that looks remarkably similar to how Avogin looked, dressed in Avogin's clothing, laying on top of your bar.
Oh. Oh dear. Well, that's horrifying. Oh.
He was a terrible quarterstaff.
But you guys still have the quarterstaff. It's just the person.
Yeah, I'm gonna lightly smack the back of Tobias's head for that. Don't be rude.
And this is why I said, Tarek, that yes, you are definitely 25 because you feel like you have aged 6 months in the span of one night.
Yeah, he's 25 and a half now.
Does it like, did he just like disintegrate?
Oh, there's still a bit of a skeleton there. Looks thousands of years old, though. Pretty well preserved.
Do wizard bones make good spell ingredients? Just curious.
Possibly.
Like curiosity.
I was
I
gonna
don't
say,
see why not.
are his robes like magical or anything? When I quickly
No.
detect,
Just regular wizard robes.
We could also just bury him.
yeah, I was just checking because I didn't want to I was gonna know if they weren't magical. Then what I was gonna do is I was gonna, as carefully as I could, bundle the bones together into the rope so I could carry them outside and start burying them on the island.
Alright, as soon as you try and touch some of these bones, you'll see they almost disintegrate. They are super, super old.
Yeah, I'm still carefully getting all the dust together then.
Alright.
Do we have vacuums back then?
Minor magic can count as one, I guess.
Oh, that's
Tobias,
true.
what do you do upon seeing that Avogin has been reduced to dust?
Tobias is gonna try to nonchalantly look like he's helping gather the bone dust, but he's gonna check his pockets to see if there's anything in them.
The wizard didn't have anything in his pockets.
Dang it! Tobias is gonna get up and say, "Dang it, he was a terrible quarterstaff," and just walk away.
Okay.
Such a strange little man.
Alright, Tobias.
And then I'm gonna go explore the forest on the island.
Alright, how exactly do you intend to get Devin up these spiral stairs?
Oh, Devin's sleeping the whole day. He's blind.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
I'm not guiding a blind alpaca anywhere.
All right, Tobias, as you start making your way up the spiral stairs, you will bump into Caius and Yuzjin, who appear to be on their way back, as well as Gothy carrying a literal truckload of rope.
That's a lot of rope.
Yeah, I got oversold. Yeah. Actually, for 10 gold, this is not too bad, I think.
And you can never use too much. You can never have too much rope.
True. All right, where can I put this?
In Discord under party base, if you just want to leave it at the base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
never need to buy rope again.
True.
Yeah. We can probably take small sections of it whenever we. And Caius, by the way, What are you gonna do about the body?
Well, I was kind of thinking of using Ulamar's like spell potion thingy on her to bring her back to life and see what the hell she can tell me. But since we're not in Magnemar anymore, I don't know.
Well, do you want to bury her? And I'm gonna lift out the now bundled bag of bone dust. We have a couple burials if we do.
Wait. Who else died? Did I miss that? I was feeding the alpacas.
Anvingen
Oh
and
no, it's the tiefling that we killed while we were stuck in the demiplane.
Oh, okay. Oh, you grabbed the body. That's right. I forgot about that.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been dragging her along with us.
Oh, does that mean she rotted 6 months?
Ah.
well,
She
she
was
was
in the demiplane with us.
That's a good question.
Wait, so
That's
since
an
we
Because that's a
odd
nasty
question.
body at this point.
But she was with us in the demiplane, so she wouldn't have experienced.
No, you guys experienced time dilation in the same way. 'Cause you
Oh.
guys
Yeah, he
aged.
said we
older.
felt like we had 6 months and 1 night. Remember?
Yeah, you
Oh, I
fuckers
missed
have
that
a
part.
skeleton now.
Yeah,
That
which
ain't
is dust.
together anymore.
Yeah, which is I have in the bag of robes and dust.
Mm-hmm. You guys have a skeleton.
So time moves faster, but at the same rate.
No, time moves much slower inside of there. A day in there is essentially 3 months out here, give or take a few days.
Yeah, so if she was in there with us, then there was okay. Never mind. Let's just move past that. Time travel is confusing.
Yeah,
We got 2 nasty corpses.
Yeah, if she was dead in there for about an hour, she would probably her body would have decayed several days, most likely.
Anywho, what does party do?
Yeah, like I said, Tarek is going outside and he's burying the bone dust. He's gonna do a little prayer over it and just.
Both bodies or just Avogin?
I'm letting Caius decide what he wants to do with the other, so I'm just handling Anvingen.
Caius is just confused. But yeah, let's bury this body too.
All right, you guys bury Avogin.
I'm headed back into town because I still want to do more shopping.
Oh, I didn't know if you still wanted to do shopping.
Yeah, well, I don't want to
another
carry
mile
a
of
wagon full of. Yeah, I didn't want to push a wagon full of rope all around town. So.
All right, where else does Gothy want to go shopping?
Hey, you could have sold it back to people and made some money.
Might need it later.
Yeah, if you want, we have a section in the Discord under information called Party Base, and the party has just put various things in here.
All right.
They have a bedroom, a kitchen, a bar, a bunch of random pieces of dragon, which, by the way, Tarek, I don't think those are good anymore.
Fudge!
It's probably on its, like, the blood is probably good. And
the shelf life of dragon stomach is in at least 6 months? What?
Okay. Tobias, you work with animals. I'm going to say the blood's still good. Everything else there, I don't think has a shelf-stable lifespan longer than...
Dragon acid? That's super acidic. That lasts a long time.
I'll let you keep the acid, sure.
What about the musk?
Okay, you want to keep the pheromone.
Oof.
How the hell have you been storing that?
We had them all in bottles.
It does say bottle.
You bottled everything?
All the stuff that was not, as far as I know, yeah, that's what we had.
It does say 1 dragon musk bottle.
Oh, you did write bottle. All right. Fine. I'll give you the musk, but everything else is a no.
So the musk, the vial, the blood, and the acid we keep. Everything else is gone.
Everything, not gone, but like it's rotted away.
Yeah, so it's gone. It's bad.
It's probably bad.
Yeah.
Now, question: could I cast the purify foods and still eat it? Just out of curiosity.
You could.
Like
purify food and drink cantrip.
You can try that.
You
But
can try. You could roll me spellcraft and tell you if it'll work or not.
All right, never mind. Not worth asking. Never mind.
Make spot. That's spoiled food, huh? Okay.
yeah, I'll let him decide what he wants to do with that because I'm not preparing that spell personally. Tarek is very grossed out.
All right, so Tarek is burying a body. Caius, what are you doing? I imagine you guys have all had a full day at this point, so it's maybe like 6 o'clock at night.
Oh, so it's almost nighttime again?
I figure we're gonna do like one full round a day.
All right.
Unless you have anything else you want to do today.
No, I wanted to go speak to a Mako about commissioning some more building on the island.
There is a Sandpoint Builders Guild.
I was going to say, if you're going to talk to a Mako, can you take the Sands of Corsari to her?
The what?
The Sands of Corsari that I bought so that she could fix up the grog, make it more stable.
Oh yeah, definitely. I asked Vinder where she was, but he couldn't tell me. He said that the last he heard was she was here, but obviously she's not. And I also kind of want to do some research.
Research is good. I'm going to be doing that later myself. And that is what I'll do later, like just a roll for finding out what the disease is. What strain.
Speaking of diseases, would you think it'd be easier if we just went out and bought you some potions for that?
Not the mumming rod is the one I'm concerned about. The other ones I should be able to get over naturally, even if my magic can't get rid of them immediately. The mumming rod is the issue, and I want to research that, find out how to.
How much is a water of Eldath potion?
That's a good question.
That's if it's even available in this town.
Elbath? Is that the giant island?
I have no idea.
It was a One Piece reference.
Roll me on the name Eldath. You can roll me a religion check on that name.
If my religion, well, let me just see.
It's gonna be a real
hard
religion check, though.
Yeah, right now I'm
15.
You have no idea.
Eldath?
Yeah.
It's a real obscure deity.
You said Eldath?
Eldath.
Yeah, Eldath potion.
Let's see, Eldath. My religion is +6. I will guidance myself, making this a +7. Slash roll 1d20 +7. Fudge.
Yeah,
nope.
No idea.
Even in my studies, I haven't heard of such deity. Sorry.
But okay, so Caius, you want to talk?
Oh crap!
What? Oh crap!
Sorry, I just realized I have a spell called Remove Disease.
You do, yes.
I didn't realize that. Okay.
You could prepare that tomorrow if you wish.
I am preparing that tomorrow, absolutely.
Alright, so you're going to bed to prepare that spell?
Before bed, Caius is going to go talk to the builders people.
Alright, cool. So that would be complicated. So do you mind if I poke you after session? We do all the nitty-gritty of building stuff then?
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool. Alright, so Caius building stuff. Jin, you want to do anything else today, or? Jin?
I'm sorry. My headphones are kind of like old.
No worries.
They've been doing this like pixely grainy noise in my ears.
Do you want to try and reconnect?
Oh, that's not a bad idea. Hold on.
Alright, so Gothy, you want to go shopping, yes? Where would you like to go?
Still have a ruby in my inventory. I want to see if I can find a gem collector, maybe.
Alright, where'd you get that ruby again?
During Falcon's Hollow.
Oh, you still have that in your inventory? Okay, hold on.
I don't remember. I just wrote down ruby. I forgot I didn't write down the size or anything.
Oh no, that was the ruby from Girdlekeep's room, wasn't it?
Who? I don't think you said what the...
Yes, you never got his name! I forgot about that. Oh yeah,
I don't remember who Girdlekeep is either.
Yeah, you guys never got the name of that kobold. You just murdered him. Or beat the crap out of him. Alright, that ruby.
Oh yeah, we tied him up.
Alright, cool. You're gonna pull that out here, and you're gonna find it's like what's it called? It appears to be. All right, so you want to try and find a buyer for that?
Yeah.
Are you just taking the first offer, or are you just trying to like interview various people?
I'm interviewing various people, yeah.
Roll me a diplomacy check. Diplomacy
Go
is
look,
generally what you use to sell shit.
go look
Oh
for someone
boy.
in town named Vazriel. He might be able to help you out.
Vass is in Magnamar, dude.
Is he really?
Yeah, that's where
Oh,
Where you
he
left
lives in.
him.
That's where he lives anyway.
can we just assume that he made his way back?
It has been 6 months. It's up to Vasriel. You're welcome to poke him after session about it. And Caius, you're welcome to sell your gemstones as well. Gothy, oh
There we
boy,
go.
alright. Father Xantus, of all people, is going to approach you about that gemstone, Gothy. He will inform you that this is, in fact, a holy relic of the Church of Torag. This sort of thing was very common among dwarven ruins quite a while ago. The practice has fallen into disuse, but basically there is holy magic inside of this ruby that can be used to help people. And as a result, he will offer you a clean 500 gold for that ruby.
Dang.
I'm guessing I can't find out. I could try and find. Yeah, can I try and find out what type of magic it is?
You could roll me spellcraft on it.
Ooh.
But the 500 gold you
+9.
get from Father Xantus is the best offer you'll get in Sandpoint.
All right, hold on.
That's still a pretty sweet deal. That's like half the price of a magic item. Of weak tier, but still.
Did we check these gems I have for magic?
15 moderate conjuration magic, but you can't figure out exactly what it would do.
I'm guessing Tarek might know.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Yep,
All right.
but right now, Tarek is finishing a burial, and then he's going to be researching mummy rot.
Tarek appears to be busy at the moment. Or you could sell
Can I
him
help
a
with this
bajillion gold.
spellcraft?
Yeah, you could roll me a spellcraft check, Tobias, given that you were there at the time.
Does a
Again,
16 help?
you figure that this gem may have somehow interacted with that altar that you guys ignored.
So it's probably useless now. So.
It's a pretty nice. It's a shiny rock.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, 500. Yeah.
I gain 500 gold.
Woo. All right.
Any other shopping you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna get like a silver weapon since seems to
So
be
you're looking
running.
for someone who's selling you a weapon?
Yep, silver. Yeah, since we're seeming to be running into a lot of undead and unholy and stuff.
Yep.
Alright, you start looking around for like a weaponsmith. You will find a single weaponsmith in this town. You see a large building or like a large trap door, which appears to lead underground. And going underground, you will see that there appears to be like a man who has set up his own forge underground, which you can't imagine is particularly healthy. He is a what's it called? He is a gentleman who looks like this. Hold on, let me get you a picture of this character because you have yet to actually meet Das. He appears to be like a middle-aged man, maybe somewhere in like his 30s or 40s. He's got white hair. He looks to be in like perpetually a bad mood, especially upon seeing you. And he's gonna say, "Who are you? What do you want? It's late."
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry to disturb you, sir. I'm here to see if you have any silver weapons.
Yeah, I just started a batch of silver arrows. How many? What are you looking to buy?
How much for each arrow?
Silver arrowheads. Hold on. Let me go grab. No, I want. Again. Friggin. Hold on. Sorry, I'm grabbing. trying to grab the name of something, and it's not letting me. Silver. For the arrows, like 3 gold each.
All right. Hold on. Calculate. 30 seconds. Hold on. I'll take 10, please.
30 gold.
All right.
All right, I also
There
got
you
some
go.
silver blades in the back if you're interested.
What type?
What type do you want? Let's go. I got this, and he is going to pull out a very fancy. I don't know the proper name for this weapon. Hold on, where is it? That's a picture. Oh no, friggin'. Google Images, please. Google Images, please. Let me open this friggin' image. Now I'm on some fucking Ninja Weeaboo website. I do not want to be here. Hold on. How to get... Okay, open image. Close enough. Alright. He's gonna pull out what can only be described as, like, a Darth Maul's looking sword. With silver on each end.
That's cool.
Just got done making this for one of them paladins who were coming through here, and he didn't even pick up his fucking order. It's yours for 500.
No, thank you. Do you have any daggers or?
I suppose if you want something simple, and he'll pull out a simple silver knife.
How much?
20 gold.
I'll take it.
Alright, you have a not masterwork silver dagger.
All right. And I think I'm done for the day. I'll head back.
Wonderful. Alright. Yusjin, you back? Yusjin's BRB. Okay, cool. Alright, so that's everybody. So everybody rest. So
Yeah.
heal level plus con modifier. Heal a point of ability damage if you have it. Those who... What, Tarek?
I was going to say, before we rested, would I be able to roll using the research of between all the books and stuff for finding out what strain I had?
Yeah, you can roll me if you'd like to research, and you're using Avagin's books, yeah?
Yep, Anvagin's books, and if I had to, I'd even go to the local library.
Absolutely. That'll give you a +2 circumstance bonus on your knowledge religion check.
Okay, to find out what strain of the disease I have?
I'm assuming you're trying to find out what strain this is.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, wait, so it's a religion check?
Oh, no, it would be it'd be a religion check because it's an undead monster.
Okay, so religion...
You're trying to find out about that.
So and I'll spend the day helping him. Oh, man!
Alright, you get helped.
Okay, so that's +2 from that, +2 from the circumstances, making this a +10. And actually, could I use the wand of Know Your Enemy as well?
How would that be? Know Your Enemy, would that apply here?
Technically, I mean, I know that time move. It would, from what we fought, it would technically...
that you encountered within the last day?
It was technically a day.
It's also technically been 6. Sure, fine. I'll let you Know Your Enemy count, sure.
So I'll mark off a charge with that because I rarely use that. I have 41 charges left now.
Mm-hmm.
And this will make this check a +20.
That's pretty good. Here comes the nat 1.
33.
You're cursed.
So it's a cursed one?
It's the curse effect.
Alrighty.
Okay. Let's see.
I will be...
We need to break enchantment or remove a curse spell.
Yep. Tobias, how many times can you prepare remove disease tomorrow?
I can do it twice. I already have it set up.
What about remove...
So I'll do one for you, one for the alpaca.
I was going to say, I'll prepare remove disease on myself as well as a remove curse for tomorrow.
Cool. Alright, so everybody re-prepare your spells. Everybody heal a point of ability damage if you have a point of ability damage. And send me your prepared spells.
Yep. Literally, it's the same image. However, I replaced same remove disease, one of them for your remove curse instead.
All right.
I'll do the same thing with heroism, and then I'll. Yeah.
All right. Party
You're
goes to bed. Party wakes up.
Yeah.
Let me write this stuff down. Okay, it's been 2 days. And I'm just keeping track of how many days have passed for Caius's building projects.
Yep. So
So party wakes up. Party rolls me fort saves.
I am doing the heal checks again.
Yeah.
And you said I have heroism.
I'm assuming Houston's casting heroism on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Up to Houston,
So
though.
Yep.
Okay. So I will also guidance myself, making this a plus 14 to that.
It's pretty good.
24 for the heal check.
You succeed at the heal check, so this gives you +4 in your fort save. So fort save for the alpaca and 3 fort saves from Tarek.
Okay.
Can I do a heal check to help with the fort save?
Absolutely, you can.
20.
You get alpaca gets +4 on the fort.
Okay, so I have a plus 12 to my forts right now again.
All right, 28 for the fort save.
Alpaca is cured.
Boom!
Oh, even though he failed his first one?
Oh, no, wait, he failed his first one. I forgot. That isn't you. No, he's not cured.
Dang it!
I was going to
Sorry,
say... because...
No, no, Tarek's right. I fucked up there.
Yeah,
all right, so Alpaca made a single save. Made one save. And he is also no longer blind.
Okay, so I will do dysentery first.
All right.
28.
Oh, can I help with his?
Yes, you can, but he's already succeeded. You no longer have dysentery.
Okay.
That's for his next one.
Blindness.
All right. You have +12 on your fortitude save right now?
Between heroism, the heal checks, and my +6. Because the heroism and heal check total of +6 bonus to each of my fort saves. And then I have the fort save at +6 already. That's
Dang,
+12.
All right.
And finally, for the mummy.
Trained fucking doctor.
Tarek's a doctor.
Tarek knows his shit when it comes to curing shit. All right, yeah, so no more dysentery, no more blinding sickness. You still have mummy rot, though.
Okay, I'm going to cast remove curse on myself.
All right, roll me a caster level check.
Okay. Really hope I roll high.
Can I help with the caster lever? Or no?
Unless you were also him.
Nope.
No.
That's a fail.
Fudge!
Yeah, you still got the mummy rot, you still haven't actually taken any damage from it.
Yeah. But I am feeling better, so I wonder if I can find a potion to remove disease curse in town or something. But then again, I don't know. The alchemist is apparently missing that shop.
Yeah, I wonder who did anything regarding that.
Didn't he get shot by the dog?
He got eaten by the dog.
Speaking of which, the party hears barking from above their base camp.
Is it actual?
Oh, is that Vasily?
It sounds like dog barking. Tobias, Gothy, you guys do anything?
I'm gonna cast remove disease on Devin.
All right, roll me a caster level check.
Boom, 20.
Devin is now cured.
Bam!
All right.
And I got one more for Tarek when we get a remove curse.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Also, Gothy. No, Gothy, you can speak Undercommon, can't you?
Nope.
Nope, never mind. All right. No, all you guys just hear is barking.
Can I use my speak with animals spell to understand what he's saying?
Possibly.
I mean, I can try to. Roll for it.
You could roll me.
I'm gonna cast my speak with animals spell.
All right, Tobias casts speak with animals. That technically counts in this circumstance. Immediately, Tobias stops hearing barking and starts hearing Caius! Caius! In like a very thick Polish accent. Caius, are you down there?
I'm gonna relay the message and say, Caius, a dog is calling you for some reason.
Oh, Shiza. It's been a while. I should probably go check on Vasily. That's our Russian dog that can talk and shoot guns.
Do what? Oh, never mind.
It's an interesting situation. He kind of tried to eat me, and then he became a friend of ours. let's just say a lot of weird shit happens around us.
I'll keep that in mind. And
Yeah,
I'm gonna go explore the town.
Yeah. Do you need someone to show you around, Gothy?
Oh, yes, please.
Yeah, I'm feeling better today, so I can fly you around as long as I leave most of my stuff here.
All right. Oh, I should probably leave some of my stuff here too. I've got a
Yeah.
lot of crap.
All right. You guys start heading out of the base. Directly above at the top of the stairs, you are going to see. Yushin, can you just link that image you made a few months ago for the new party members?
I believe I actually still have that. Yes.
Because that would be amazing. You're going to see a dog. It appears to be about the size of a halfling. It's either a Shibi dog or a Siberian Husky. Party hasn't decided quite yet. It is wearing one of those like Russian, like Soviet Union style, like Ushanka heads. It's got a musket. He's got a musket just by his side. And he appears to be growling at you guys. Though when he sees Tarek, he immediately begins barking at the two of you. And Tobias, you understand this to mean, Tarek, who are these people? What is going on?
I forget if he speaks Infernal. Does he?
If he
Oh, it's
speaks
Undercommon.
I think it was only Undercommon.
He can only
Okay,
speak Undercommon, but I was
You
No,
were
it has to
trying
be
to teach him
Infernal.
another language.
yeah, I was trying to teach
It-
him
it-
another language, and when I speak to him again, I'm gonna ask him if he was practicing while we were gone.
Wait, but it has to be Infernal because Eugene doesn't speak Undercommon, and I remember talking with him a lot before.
I'd
Oh,
have to check his stats.
Cool.
You can give me like.
I'm gonna ask everyone why the dog has a Russian accent.
I'm pretty sure he could only speak Undercommon.
Hold on, let me go check. I made a
I have
I
his
made a
stat
stat
sheet.
block for him the other day.
I have his character sheet. Remember?
Oh yeah, we made a character sheet. What language did I write down there?
Yeah, we're good. We got Undercommon, Dog, Infernal, and Gripple.
Yeah, he can
Oh.
also speak. Oh yeah, he can also speak Infernal. Cool. All right, so
Yep.
can any of you guys speak Infernal?
Tarek can.
Tarek
I
can
learned-
now speak Infernal. All right, the dog swaps languages and says, Tarek! Tarek! Where are you? Where is everyone? Where is Emiko? Where is Caius?
In Infernal, I will answer and reach down, offering a hand first to make sure, or if it's okay to pet him.
I tell you once, I tell you again. We are Bacterians. We are above this. I do not need petting. Soon we will be the ones who do the pet.
And still, I know that you like the pets every now and again.
Vasily does, in fact, like the pets. Even if it's
And
against religion.
I will give him a little.
Caius! And he immediately runs out and, like, fucking tackles Caius.
Vasily, it's been not that long for me, I guess.
Glorious hero of revolution! Savior of my race!
How have you been, my friend?
Oh, it has been an eternity for you, my friend. It has been many moons. Almost 12.
Yeah, it was quite interesting. To be completely honest,
Where
it
have
feels
you
like
been? You say you only go in a week.
yeah, we got to Magnamar and we went to this party, and then when we were looking for Shayless, we ended up getting trapped.
No, you had to find Shayla. She ran off several months ago towards Magnamar.
Yeah, we brought her back. Yeah, we brought her back to Vinder yesterday.
Oh, I was asleep yesterday.
Yeah, well, this is our second day back, but yeah, we got trapped in some kind of magic that made time go by.
This sounds like bourgeoisie plot.
It's kind of like you being trapped in the ice.
I hope you kill many evil on your way of escape.
The insurgents have been dealt with. How's the revolution going on your side?
Glorious! My good friend, I have mound. Please, come with me. I will show you how revolution progresses.
I will come with you.
All right.
Sorry, before we continue, how's your English practice been?
What is this English you speak of?
The common language I was trying to get you to learn before we left.
Common, yes. I try. I read book. He's complicated. And can you roll me a linguistics check for him?
Yeah, I probably would have guidanced him if I was allowed to pet him, but he doesn't like pets.
Well, pets are how the dogs are oppressed, obviously. Hey, 18. He is going. What's it called? The dog will turn to you guys and say in like very heavily accented common, "Hello, my name is Vasily."
Good
Ooh.
job.
Did that work?
That's actually
Did you
good.
understand?
Oh, hello, Vasily.
What
You
is that?
adorable.
What is that? She immediately begins barking at Gothy. What is that?
Oh, jeez. Are
Don't
you
don't,
okay?
don't worry
Big
about her,
bird.
Vasily. She's one
Big
of my
bird.
friends.
Is the dog okay? Oh, I mean, Vasily. Vasily okay?
In Infernal to Vasily, I'll say, hey, it's okay. It's okay. This is Gothy. She's a friend. And
Is this Himeko?
No, this is Gothy. We actually
What
need to
is a
find Mako.
Gothy?
Gothy is the bird person in front of you.
Is she enemy of revolution?
Actually, I haven't asked her that question.
You have not
Gothy.
asked if your friend is foe?
Well, she became a friend of circumstance, to say the least.
Then she must be bourgeoisie spy.
Oh, of course not. She seems very, very nice. She's helped us quite a bit since we met her. I don't doubt her intentions.
Many people show our race good intentions. Then they backstab us and try to destroy revolution before it can start.
It's okay, Vasily.
If
Don't
you
worry.
trust them, I shall trust you. I have gifts for you.
Oh dear.
And he is going to start walking down the island. I'm assuming you guys follow him. Yes, no, possibly?
I mean,
Tobias is going to be very intrigued and he's going to follow.
Yep.
Alrighty, and hold on. Let
I-
me move you guys to a different part of the map.
We're following Vasily.
Following Eric because he's showing me around town. So
yeah, I was gonna
You
go
are
around
going
town,
to
but we
find... Vasily is going to lead a few of you guys to where you guys know where you're going. A few of you guys don't. What's it called? Vasily basically leads you guys out of town, right across Sandpoint Harbor, and over to this building over here, which a few of you guys might recognize as the Kaijitsu family manor.
which we sold off, isn't
Which
right?
you guys did not sell off, but
Oh,
has
no.
been noticeably absent
Last
ever
one
since
we
every
sold.
single member of this family has gone missing and or died.
Speaking of Kaijutsu family, Vasily, have you seen Ameko around?
I have seen her around. I do not know where she is right now. He didn't tell me what to do with his character after he left, so I haven't actually, and he hasn't gone back to me, so I actually have no idea where Ameko is, to be honest.
Well, she did come back to town. That's all we know. That was the last thing.
I wanted to speak to him and ask him what he wanted done with his character after he left, but he never got back to me. So I actually don't know.
Even though he's still.
If you want me to turn Ameko back into an NPC, I can do that.
I mean, that would
I just don't like playing other people's characters, is all.
Well, she was originally an NPC, right?
I suppose, but alright, if you guys would prefer, sure. Vasily will say, yeah, she returned to town several weeks ago, in fact. She rebuy Rusty Dragon from Weird Merchantman.
Well, that's good.
She says selling in was stupid idea.
Yeah, she didn't seem like she was very into the adventure after she came with us.
Yeah,
She
some
left
people
abruptly.
like adventure. We recover your thing. And he is going to, it's called Vasily, along with a number of other dogs, which are now going to emerge from the Kaijitsu family manor, are going to start pulling over a what appears to be your guys' wagon from Magnamar. You see your
Cool.
wooden wagon. It seems to be in relatively good condition, given that everything it's gone through. The horses are fucking gone at this point. But apart
Oh,
from like the apart from like the occasional bit of like dog slobber on like all the wheels and stuff, it appears to be in relatively good condition.
well, that's good.
And Vasily will gesture to a number of other dogs next to him. You see some small dogs, you see big dogs of various other breeds, and he is going to say, "This is Alexander, Fyodor, Gregory, Ivinia, Sevilla."
Caius turns to Tarek and Eugen and just like says to them, "Looks like our little army's gotten bigger."
That's one way to say it.
It was
So
fairly
how
easy
did
to
how
round
did you
people.
manage,
Sorry, what,
how did
guys?
no? Oh, sorry, my bad. How did you manage to get our wagon back?
Oh, we pull it from Magnimar. I say it is test. Test to test one's pride in revolution. To test their faith. We lose many doggos.
Did you happen to see a few friends of ours when you were getting it? Pepeel, Akor, and Fred.
Who?
Were you looking for us?
No. Yes,
There weren't.
very much so.
Hmm.
Vasily not want to admit that though.
Well, did you see another cleric like me? A different god? No.
Was not really looking out. Saw many different types of boots.
Hmm. Okay, I'll have to write them a letter.
Are you not happy at recovery of cart?
Oh no, I am. I
Well,
just
it had
was
been
wondering.
6 months. Just wondering what would have made you go all the way to Magnamar if it wasn't.
We hear rumor you go after Shalis.
Oh, so you decided to follow behind us?
Yeah, we look for you.
Oh,
And
well,
when in Magnamar, find possible converts to revolutionary ideals.
so you started a hold in Magnamar as well?
There has been slight roadblock. You are aware of Caius, did I tell you of Great Awakening?
You mentioned it to me, but you didn't go into much detail. I didn't ask.
When Revolution was originally started, it was started by Frog. It was started by glorious, what's it called, Supreme Chancellor by name of Tasha. She take all of us. She break us out of cages. She bring us on board her ship, and through magic, she give us not only the power of operation of firearms, but also ability to speak, ability to think, ability to rebel and be our own people. It requires magic to teach people about revolution. For right now, these are just ordinary dogs.
Didn't one of our old companions know about this?
Indeed, I know what I need, and I need a druid.
That'll be an interesting situation.
Well,
And
Yeah,
then
I'm just-
Tobias is going to say, "Friend, what do you need?"
Who is this?
Vasily, this is Tobias. He's one of the friends we met in the demiplane. He knows Gothi as well.
He is enemy of revolution?
No, he's a friend. Just
I
like
am the revolution, Tobias will to declare.
Oh yeah, how long did your speak with animals last?
How the hell do I find that out?
That's a good question.
Well, how many?
Let me
It's-
take a look.
Is it like a minute per cast level or an hour per cast?
I'm looking it up right now.
A minute per cast.
1 minute per. So 5 minutes is how long I have.
I'll tell you have like 2 minutes left, unfortunately.
Dang.
It's been a while. You walked halfway across town. But Vasily will turn to you and say, "You, who are you? Kaya speaks highly of you."
I am Tobias Hawkbait.
Hawkbait. Interesting name. You are druid? You wish to help the revolution?
What's the revolution?
Caius has not told you of revolution?
I'm gonna shrug.
This is the first time that it's been brought up.
Oh my god, alright. This
Between
fucking dog is going to
us.
sit down. He is going to pull out like a small book, and he is going to begin reading you the pupper version of the Communist Manifesto, essentially.
Okay,
Which I
got. Oh, sorry. Gothi's leaning over to Tarek, like whispers, "What's going on? I don't speak any of the languages here."
Well, what language do you understand that?
Oh.
Just by now.
All right, let me see. Do you want me to list them or how many?
You can just like message them to me, so I know that if I ever need to secretly say something to you, if there's language that we share.
All right.
I'm just curious. But yeah, in whatever language that we share, I will say he's essentially reading a manifesto to Tobias to tell him about this revolution that started down the shackles.
I'm gonna ask him,
Okay.
who is the fat cat?
A specter haunts across the shackles. The specter of revolution. All the pirate captains enter into unholy alliance to exorcise this specter, from religious cleric to free captain. What is party in opposition that has not been decried as communism by its opponents in power? Where is the opposition that is... Okay, I'm not going to actually read the Communist Manifesto on Twitch, because that'd probably get me banned. But basically, he is going to give you a dogified version of the Communist Manifesto.
You can't be a socialist on Twitch?
I don't know, man. I can't be political on this platform. Anywho, my point is Vasily is going to read you basically the entire history of his race, which basically, from what you're able to figure out from what has already been said, is that a revolution was started by some sort of froggy creature by the name of Tasha, who totally wasn't a player in one of my campaigns like 3 campaigns ago. And from this revolution, basically the idea of like every pup or a doggo, and what was it? You have nothing to lose but your collars, and basically these high ideals that dogs should not be subservient to humans, but in fact should be equal or possibly superior to their human masters. This led to like a mass awakening of like thousands of dogs in the southern shackles, some like 10 odd years ago, essentially. Not 10 years ago, no, this happened recently. This was like a year or 2 ago at this point. And this caused this like mass awakening of various animals, mostly dogs. These dogs were then called were named Barktarians by themselves. They're a custom race in my campaign as a result. This guy is, and unfortunately, due to the ill timing of said revolution, and due to the fact that some people did not support that revolution, basically the pirate captains, specifically my previous party, put down said revolution via iron and cannon and blood, and they even killed Clifford the Glorious Great Red Dog. And as a result, most Barktarians have escaped the shackles, fleeing to various different locations, including this one who has come to Sandpoint. And their ultimate goal is basically to gather more people, return to their place of birth, and overthrow the humans. In the name of equality.
So I'm gonna cast Charm Animal before my Speak Animals runs out. And I'm gonna tell him Charm Animal, and I don't 100% know what it does to be 100% positive. It says spells function like Charm Person, except that it affects a creature of the animal type.
Oh boy, Caius, can you roll me a will save for that?
Oh, wait, no. Why is Caius rolling that?
Because he's the one who made the character sheet for this character.
Yeah, he needs to roll for Vasily.
Yeah, I have Vasily's sheet around here. I just don't know where it is.
Oh!
Oh, that's a 3. All right, so you cast Charm Animal on Vasily. All right, Vasily.
And I'm gonna say, I am your comrade. We are in this revolution together.
What's it called? The dog immediately begins barking at you, now that you can't understand it anymore. Those of you who can understand him, he is going to say, "Wonderful! We have glorious ally in revolution. We know you will be able to help us with ritual of awakening. Come inside, come inside." But all Tobias can
Caius,
hear is barking.
Caius turns to Tobias and tells him that he wishes for his help in the ritual and tells him to come inside of the manor.
Tobias is totally going to roll with it and follow the dog.
Caius is
Okay,
going in with him.
cool. All right, hold on. I didn't actually expect this to happen today. But hold on, let me whip. Actually, no, I don't need to whip up a map unless you guys actually fight these guys.
Oh, we can wait. We can wait on this if we need to.
Okay, but essentially, he is going to lead you guys, or Vasily is going to lead Tobias, a bunch of the other dogs, and anyone else who wants to come with him into the basement of Kaijitsu Manor. Heading down into the basement here, you will definitely smell like the wet moldew of a basement that has definitely long been abandoned by its previous owners. You see a number of twisting corridors, each leading to various different rooms. There appears to have at once been valuables in this manor, but it appears to have been ransacked. The result of the ransacking can be found in the following room. As the party enters the next room, it appears to be a gigantic carpeted room. The entire floor is carpeted in like this, I wouldn't call it blood, but like a blood red sort of carpet on the ground. You see some candles that have been set up in here. There's a bookshelf on the left side which has just been utterly raided and destroyed via paw prints. There's even like a small glass, what's it called? Like a glass, or not glass. What's those things called? Like the storm cellars next to basements, where it's like the door,
Yeah.
storm cellar. I think that's the term for this. Like a
Yeah.
storm cellar door right next to it. In the center of which, or in the center of this complex, you'll see a number of candles, all with like doggy bite marks inside of them. You'll see a number of scrolls that have been set up. It's clear this is some sort of ritual site. In the center of which you see a drawing of not a pentagram, but in fact a blue what's it called? A giant red circle depicting a hammer and sickle and being held by a dog's mouth.
And I'm going to use my cantrip read magic to check out what the scrolls are saying.
That is not necessary, as this is what's it called? As this is a actually, you can roll me a spellcraft check, and I would tell. Oh no, actually no, you don't need to roll. You don't need to roll a check to figure. Hold on, no, Oh yeah. Also, you'll see a number of herbs and oils that have been set around. You cast Read Magic on it. This appears to be a transmutation spell. 14 on your spellcraft. This is a scroll of Awaken. Awaken, you are aware, is a spell that can basically, normally it can be used to instill sentience into, non-sentient creatures. You imagine this spell has been slightly modified in the type of sentience it intends to grant.
And when you say slightly modified, what do you mean by that?
He's a Barktarian. You have a feeling this spell will turn, everyone here into a Barktarian.
And when you say everyone, you mean the dogs, right?
Probably, yeah.
Probably. Got it. And Caius is still here to translate for me, right?
I assume Caius and Tarek are here translating.
No,
I think Tarek and Gothi decided to say screw this plot.
I'm down there. I'm definitely gonna watch.
All right, Yustin is down in the room as well. Vasily looks towards you. He hands you the scroll, and he says, "If you are of Holy of Druids, we ask that you simply read the magic upon this scroll, so you may instill in my comrades here the revolutionary fever we will need to reclaim our homeland. Will you do this for us, great friend?"
And how many dogs are in this room?
Like 5 or 6.
Oh, that's it? Yeah, I definitely read it. 100%.
Yusjin, are you in the room with them as well?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. This is technically a 5th level spell for you, Tobias. So you're gonna need to roll a spell or a caster level check to get this off.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
So you
Can,
got-
can
I-
Yushin
I
assist
can-
me?
Can used and assist you? No, because this is a caster level check.
Okay.
All right, and Gothi
Interesting.
and Tarek are not here when this is happening.
No, we
Yeah.
talked a little bit and said that we'd probably go off and
Yeah, not gonna be there now. Let's explore the town.
Okay, cool. 18. All right, so it's 15 plus, or no, it's 10 plus spell level. This is a 8th level scroll, so you make it on the dot there. Cool. All right, so
Woo!
Tobias, or it's called. So Tobias begins doing the ritual. He begins performing the ritual. He involves pulling out these herbs and oils, pouring them all around the room. As you see this like beautiful, like primordial explosion of life begin to happen all around you. Tobias almost ends through like a trance-like state as he begins doing this ritual. Yusjin, you're just sitting there watching, or
Yeah. I mean,
cool.
unless I can help.
What do you do to help? You see him performing the ritual. You see him like pouring incense everywhere. You see him praying out to his deity. You see him, what's it called? Something something life. Something something. What's it called?
I still
Restoration.
have two. I still have 2 charges of heroism left, so
You
I'll
do,
just tap
yes.
him on the shoulder and give him that.
You're gonna give him a heroism.
Yeah.
Awesome, cool. All right, so while that is happening, uh, and Caius, are you in this ritual room as well? Yes. Okay. Are you doing anything? Just watching. All right, cool. Tarek and Gothy, you guys want to do anything else today?
yeah. I know that I was showing her around town so that while she does her shopping, probably at some point, because I still have to do this, and goblins don't like words, or rather writing. So, ironically, the best way to do this without having to take a day or two of travel to go out to see them is to use that scroll of sending to speak to Rip Nugget.
You're gonna use your
Oh.
scroll of sending on Rip Nugget?
Because I need to tell him to go to to the Mosswood Goblin.
You realize someone gave you that scroll for a reason,
Yes, sadly.
and you're not gonna use that?
Well, if I can find a scroll of that spell in town or something else, then so I have a second one, then I'll probably use one of them for Rick Nugget.
You have a wizard. I can probably copy it.
This is
True.
true.
I'll probably, if I can't find one in town, then I'll ask copy it. But in addition, I'll probably look for anything for remove disease or remove curse.
All right.
That way I know
I'll say if Father Xantus might be selling a scroll of, would be willing to sell you a scroll of remove curse at a discount.
how big is this discount.
To be honest, Tarek, for everything you've done for this city, I wish I could give you more, but consider this first scroll a gift. I'd be more than willing to give you our entire stock, but sadly, I do need at least to report back to my superiors that some amount of money has gone through.
And that's perfectly fine. It's understandable.
But I will sell them to you at cost.
Of course.
All right, Gothy, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just exploring the town with Tarek.
No,
Yep,
you're
so-
currently in front of a church. Tarek is talking with another cleric, and he is off. What's it called? The two of them are like apparently exchanging pieces of paper.
So,
Alright.
oh boy, I get a free scroll.
You get a
All
scroll
right.
of caster or a caster level 5 scroll of remove curse.
Alright, is there anything of interest around me?
Oh, there's a ton of
the
stuff
truck?
of interest around you.
We're making dogs sentient.
Yes, so there's that going on. In
Yay.
front of you, there is this big ass cathedral. To the north of you is Church Street. This is where the party was fighting a bunch of goblins on level, what's it called, back at level 1. To the north of that is Junker's Edge. It appears to be a cave. There's a whole, or like a cliff. Below that, there's a whole bunch of junk that people. It's kind of the trash bin of the town. It's where a lot of goblins tend to be found. To the south of here, down Higgs Street, there's also Fanpoint Theater. There's the Alchemist, which blew up. The local tanner, local garrison. There's a few interesting places here. And obviously there's a crazy magical ritual happening over there.
Well, that's interesting.
Any of those sound interesting, Gothy, or you just continue following Tarek around?
I'm gonna continue following Tarek around.
Tarek, what do you do upon picking up your scroll?
Firstly, I'm saving that scroll for the next day, but my big thing is I'm showing her around town, pointing out all the shops and stuff for her, even pointing out the Rusty Dragon, so that, I will actually stop in there and drop off the Sands of Corsaria.
Oh, cool. All right, so you walk inside the Rusty Dragon. Gothy, this appears to be a fairly well-worn inn building. It looks like it's currently like mid-renovation. There is a closed sign on the front entranceway, but Tarek walks in like it's nothing. Inside, you are going to see a middle-aged woman. She looks kind of Asian in ancestry. She kind of, she looks incredibly overworked. As soon as she sees Tarek, she runs over and gives him a big hug, and she's going to say, "Tarek, where have you been?"
Oh, that's a story.
That's a story I would love to hear.
I'll have to tell you that later. I actually wanted to see how you were doing and also bring you this, and I will pull out the bag of Sands of Corsaria for her.
These sands, perfect. This is exactly the stabilizing agent we needed. Thank you. Oh, and thank you for your inspiring speech to our former cook.
You mean to Kathy, or?
Yes. As soon as you guys left, she said she came to me and we had a bit of a long conversation about excitement and the purpose of life, and well, she did what I've always wanted her to do, and she decided she wanted to spend her life more than just cooped up in my kitchen.
Well, that's good. And funny enough, my new friend here met her some time ago.
See, unfortunately, I can't do that scene because technically that's in the past currently, so I don't really want to cause a temporal loop. Because that technically happened in the past, but we haven't had a chance to resolve that campaign yet. But I am more than happy to talk to you about her when we have time. I understand you're on a bit rush. Would you like to try this stabilizing? Do you want to see if this stabilizing agent works before you go?
Certainly, yeah.
Alright, you guys see Mako. She pulls out this very large barrel of ale. She takes all the 100 gold worth of sands you bought. She pours it directly into this giant barrel of ale. Immediately, it starts fizzing like a carbonated beverage. And she pulls out this giant ladle of a spoon. She begins stirring it, and immediately the mixture changes color, and it is now clear. She kind of dips the ladle into it fairly deep. She pulls out a beer mug. She pours this it looks to be like gooey liquid, almost like melted jello is probably the best way to describe it right now. And she kind of pours this weird gloshy substance into a a beer mug and passes it towards you two.
What is this?
Grog of Whimsy.
But stable.
Shouldn't be.
What?
Grog of Whimsy is a type of alcohol that is made by mad mages, as it were, and it is essentially liquid chaos. What Tarek has acquired for me is essentially sands from one of the most lawful and evil places in the multiverse. I am hoping this might be able to counteract its effects.
Oh, so drinking it won't make my nose spit out jelly beans or anything?
Probably not.
Well, it wouldn't be too bad. I'd be more worried if it stopped your heart.
I can guarantee it's probably not going to stop your heart. Probably.
Well,
It might
Here's-
send you back in time.
It may
Do it!
This is the less harmful table, basically.
yeah. Well,
Who
here's to
takes
being
a
home.
drink?
Tarek will. Cheers to being
Okay.
home.
Rather than rolling a d10,000, now it's just a 1,000.
Gothy takes a sip reluctantly.
1d
Roll
1,000.
me a 1d1,000.
Tarek got a 329.
Alright, let me find out what that is. This is a slightly shorter and slightly safer table.
I don't like the fact that you mentioned it's only slightly for safe.
29.
Just a bit.
Oh.
Oh boy, Tarek's first drink.
Hold on, I'm trying to. 329, you said, yeah?
Yep, 329 is still right there.
Alright.
Are they drinking simultaneously, or
Huh.
Oh, well,
Well, I find that's kind of fitting.
oh no.
Given that it's Tarek.
Oh no.
Boop. Check DMs.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's weirdly fitting. Because
Yeah, you're gonna have to roleplay doing that now.
I already do.
Okay, we'll do more of it. And, okay, Gothy got a 64. Alright. Scroll up.
It's just very awkward for whenever I do it. Which is fitting since his new miniature is also smirking.
Hold on, what was it? It was a 64, right?
64.
Alright.
Too bad it was at 5 higher. I'm sorry.
Yeah, these aren't dangerous, they're more silly.
I know.
Check your DMs, Gothy.
I'm so curious about what her result is.
No, nothing appears different.
Okay, yeah.
Also, I'll tell you these things, they count as curses, so you can remove them with remove curse if you want to.
Okay.
Alright, well, Ameko looks at the two of you guys and said, well, you didn't explode. That's good.
There's a chance of oh.
There was
there
a chance
used to
of
be.
explosion with the old grog. I don't think there's a chance of explosion with this grog.
I should have learned from Tobias.
Well, you're fine. Are you fine? Your age
I
isn't
feel
fluctuating randomly, is it?
No, I guess I'm fine.
Well, I may as well. Well, Caius used to be all about this, and since it's more stable, would you mind if I bring him a glass?
She pours a glass into, like, the beer equivalent of a travel mug and hands it to you.
I'll get this to him when I see him in a bit. He is weirdly at your old manor with many dogs.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we
Okay.
may actually.
And we cut back to the rest of the party as they continue the ritual. Tobias, do you want to describe this ritual to me? Like, what sort of an awakening ritual would Tobias be performing?
Awaken ritual for communists.
Like this is a ritual that, like, awakens the sentience inside of non-sentient creatures.
So I'm going dog to dog, and I'm like massaging their heads while muttering "equality for all."
Wonderful. Perfect gift, Caius. Accurate. And as you massage the final dog's head, what's your wisdom save, Tobias?
Tobias's wisdom save?
No,
I don't like that
no.
question.
What's your wisdom score? Sorry.
18.
All right, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Roll me a DC 19 will save.
Oh,
This is a transmutation effect.
Wait, a 1d19 like will save. So wait, DC 19?
Roll me a will save. The DC is 19.
Okay. So 1d20 plus my will.
Spell.
Okay.
Oh,
21.
Healing.
Bam!
You don't turn yourself into a dog, which is
Oh!
disappointing.
That is somewhat disappointing.
Well, you can choose to fail it. It's a cursed scroll.
I mean, I'd rather turn into a goat permanently. But
Alright,
Turn
well,
into a dog with
you
spells.
make the save against the cursed scroll, and so while you feel the magic try to affect you and make you slightly more furry, you are able to resist its effects, at which point there is a blinding flash of light, and all of the dogs, in front of you immediately step up, start looking towards you, and give you like a USSR style salute, as they all immediately begin speaking in Undercommon. Commander!
does it have to be undercommon or could it be common?
Hold on, let me read Awaken.
Because Tobias only speaks common and druidic.
Right. Gains a 10th type. Can speak one language. It inherits your languages. That's why. All right, so you can only speak. So then these guys can only speak common then, because you can't inherit druidic. Cool, that's interesting.
Yeah, I can't teach
All right,
that.
so all of the animals immediately begin saying, "Commander, Commander!" And they all immediately begin saluting Tobias. Glory to Revolution, Commissar!
Glory to revolution!
Right, and they
Well,
all
that-
immediately begin celebrating in like various different ways. Like you're not entirely sure. I don't entirely want to describe what's happening in front of you, but I'm just gonna say I'm gonna leave it to your imagination to describe as all these dogs immediately begin like barking at each other. They all immediately begin discussing philosophy, but all of them I wouldn't say they're worshiping you, Tobias, since like religion is incompatible with their other religion, but like you can definitely tell that your charm animal spell is affecting far more than just Vasily right now, if that makes sense.
Oh man, Lord of the Dogs.
Yeah, basically.
Be the first. And hold on, let me write down the fact that you guys just created 5 more dogs of the revolution. And Tobias.
Oh boy.
So would Tobias know who is like the super rich people of Sandpoint at this point?
You've been in this city for half a day.
Well, a full day now.
But I was a traveling merchant before.
You were a traveling merchant. You are welcome to like case the city if you wish.
So out of person, I have absolutely no clue what's the the situation with Sandpoint.
You might want to ask.
But
merchant-wise, you're welcome to case the city.
Well, merchant-wise, would I know who's like the super rich people?
You can roll me a knowledge nobility, and I'll tell you the big shots in the town.
Nobility. What's my nobility? I got a 1. All right, I'll do it. /
Oh my god, this is gonna be hilarious.
8.
Honestly, probably you guys.
Well, we don't want that. We don't want the dogs to overthrow us. Would I know who's the second richest people?
Probably you guys.
We are filthy rich, remember. And we're the most powerful.
Yeah, in terms of richest and powerfulest people in Sandpoint, yeah, you guys, basically.
I'm gonna like try to subtly whisper to Caius and be like, "Who do we not like in this city?"
Well, there's only one name that comes to mind if you really want to know.
Oh no.
Yeah, I definitely want to know.
He's the reason why we went to Magnum Bar in the first place.
Oh my god, no. Oh
And
my god.
I don't know.
So who is this scumbag?
I don't know if we all dislike him, but I know I dislike him.
Well, he's not favorable to me. I would say that much.
Oh no.
Oh, hold on. I want to keep in mind that using Summon Monster 3, Yujin can summon up to 5 more dogs.
Yes.
Oh my god.
An army of dogs.
Oh no.
The actual dice for it is 1d4 plus 1d. I think it's 1d4 plus 1.
Sounds about right.
Oh no.
What does party do?
I mean, who's the guy that no one likes?
Cherish the moment.
Well,
I don't know who this guy is.
Well, considering you actually have no reason or no idea why we were in Magnemar in the first place, we were sent to Magnemar to basically assassinate someone on this guy Ruthgar's word, and then we ended up finding out that the people that he wanted assassinated weren't really that bad of people. And he's kind of a
I'm sorry to interrupt, but is there a pet shop in Sandpoint that I don't know of?
There is not a pet
Oh,
shop
no.
in Sandpoint you do not know of.
Ah, unfortunate. All right, continue.
and he does have an army behind him too.
What is it? An army of dogs?
No, it's an army of paladins, so it won't be that easy.
Recently, how long did it take for you to learn how to use a gun?
To be quite honest, my friend, I was born with it in my hand.
well,
So we have 10 gunslingers who are dogs. Just to be clear.
No, you have
Not quite, but close.
6. You awakened 5 now, and Vasily made the.
And then Yushin can summon 5 more, right?
Technically,
Yes.
those are just those are just dogs, but I mean, you can strap a gun to them if you really want to.
Yeah. Okay. So all right. So out of character. Fucking hold on. Let me link you guys this Google Doc. This is.
I feel like we need to have a revolution in Sandpoint right now. I don't know.
Moral balance to the party.
This is the race you have created, basically. This is a race my party invented a few campaigns ago, and you have now propagated them. One of their racial traits is +1 to hit with all firearms. So they don't automatically get gun training, but assuming you gave them enough time to gain familiarity with guns, then absolutely, why wouldn't they?
How about cannons?
They have a natural affinity to it.
So not knowing what the hell's going on in Sandpoint, Tobias is going to try to buy time. And he's going to address all of the dogs and say, do you know who's really keeping the dogs down?
Who?
It is the squirrels. The squirrels who are taunting you.
Who are these squirrels? We shall murder them!
We need to
my
murder
God.
all of the squirrels in Sandpoint.
What is squirrel? I desire its blood!
It is a rat with a fluffy tail, and we need to hone all of your skills to target the true owner of Sandpoint.
You hear, Comrade Tobias, kill all rats with fluffy tail! There is like immediately revolutionary fever among these dogs as they all immediately fucking dash out between your legs, out of Kaijitsu Manor, and through Sandpoint. Alright.
Oh
You are
I feel like we need to charge for pest removal, man.
no! Oh my god!
Fucking Tasha is going to laugh her ass off when she finds out what the fuck just happened.
So I'm going to turn to Yujin and Kayak and be like, we need to get a real target before they finish eliminating all the squirrels.
There's a bunch of goblins in this place called Thistletop, just north of here.
That would have been perfect.
Well, relations are strange, right?
We'll let them figure out how to use their guns with the squirrels, and then we'll turn to the goblins.
First, we need to get guns.
So what we'll do is once they're done with clearing the town of squirrels, we'll have them set the perimeter to make sure no squirrels get back in, and then we'll have Vasily train them how to use.
Do we have guns for the dogs?
So the last campaign was getting rid of these guys.
Yes! And now you guys are repopulating.
And now we'll build them back up!
I approve of this. Alright, anywho, while that's happening, Tarek and Gothy, you guys get the horrifying feeling that you have now just left 3 of the most morally unhinged people alone, as you hear massive barking of dogs, as like about a half dozen dogs immediately start running all around the cathedral, and you start hearing the sounds of firearms being discharged.
And what?
Should we take care of that?
Father
yeah.
Sanctus will look at you guys and be like, "Are you all right? What is
I
going on?"
What dog shooting at right now?
You see a fucking squirrel running terrified as you see like a golden retriever holding like a musket. You don't even know where the fuck it got a musket. It fucking blasts the shit out of the squirrel. The squirrel travels a good like 5 feet, at which point it runs over to it, rips the squirrel in half, and yells "Glory to revolution" in like perfect common, which attracts more townspeople.
Yeah, Tarek is just smiling right now. It's like an awkward smile, and he's just like quietly laughing. And he's like, "Oh no, what did we do?"
We should have left those guys, shouldn't we?
I don't think so. Caius and Tobias is actually probably a really bad combination.
Yeah.
Do you know what's behind this, Tarek? It seems almost as bad as the Goblin Raid. What the hell is going on?
I don't know exactly all I have. I just have a feeling that a very unhinged duo of friends of ours have something to do with this. Oh
Well, then
no.
I suggest you help them with that. The sheriff's been dealing with a lot lately, and actually I think he wanted to speak to you about something, so perhaps you ought to try and calm things down for now.
Yeah, we'll work on this. And I don't know that these dogs don't speak Infernal, but I did
they're
hear
yelling
them
in common currently, as you hear like shots ringing out.
I will I'm going to put my fingers to my lips and make like sort of like how Woody in Toy Story does it, make a very loud real whistle and be like, "All right, dogs, line up, revolution."
Alright, the dogs do not recognize you. So most of them are going to ignore you, actually.
Well, didn't they see me when they ran outside? Because we had been outside. We just left them when they went inside.
Roll me a handle animal check with a +2 bonus.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I was going diplomacy or animal handle.
I think handle animal is more applicable given the situation.
Oh boy, this will be a +2 only. So,
I have plus.
That's
Holy shit! Alrighty. Friggin'. Alright, so what are you yelling?
I said, "All right, you revolutionary dogs, line up."
Alright, it's called one of the dogs hears your voice. It's called what is that term? I cannot speak Russian. What's it called? One of the dogs is going to look towards you and shout out, Polodolofavik! Or Podan Polavik. Point towards Tarek. The other dogs are going to repeat that and run over to you. And immediately, all of them immediately sit around you in a semicircle and salute.
I'm gonna look at them and be like, "All right, what's going on?"
Operation Squirrel Destruction is in full effect, Commissar.
Oh my god.
15 squirrels have been destroyed for enemies of revolution.
Squirrels.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna.
Oh.
I don't want to know why they did this. Alrighty. Okay. For now,
Shall we
stand by.
continue with Operation Fluffy Tailed Rat?
Only if you see a squirrel actually causing trouble. Okay.
All
People-
squirrels cause trouble. Ah, death to squirrels!
Tarek will raise a brow at them and be like, "Do you wish to cause trouble, or do you wish to make sure that people support you?"
We wish to cause trouble to any human any human or other creature who seeks to defile what our revolution stands for.
And people can help you if you who aren't going around scaring them by ripping a squirrel in half. And I will point
But
to the
squirrels
now.
are counterculture. They are spies.
Well, alrighty then. For now, I think you've done well enough for today. How about
Wonderful.
you all?
What shall we do with corpses? May I eat them?
Take them back to the manor and do that, please.
Wonderful. Ivan, Stevanka, to a feast! And the dogs start grabbing a bunch of squirrel corpses and running off towards Kaijitsu Manor.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna look over to Father Xanthus and Gothy and be like, I am so sorry for this.
Please deal with it. That's all I ask.
I'll try and make sure that Kais and Tobias are reined in.
Indeed.
Gothy, are you ready to do this? Because, oh boy.
I think I'm as ready as I can be as I massage the area where my beak and my forehead meet.
Yeah, oh boy. Alright, I'll pick you up and I'm gonna shoot up the wings and just fly straight up and start gliding towards Kaijutsu Manor. Because as long as I don't touch the ground, I can keep flying up every time I get too close to the ground. Because
you
Alright.
just
sunlight...
walk.
Nope, it's faster this way because 60 feet around at an
Oh
angle.
my god. Alright, also, Yuzjin, normally that would work, however, his wild shape sets him to be a certain size.
Can I turn into a wild shape into a medium-sized goat and just start murdering all the squirrels with the dogs?
If you wish to.
Wanna...
I definitely wish to.
Okay,
Wait, so
wonderful.
if two awakened animals have a child, is the child also awakened?
Roll me knowledge biology.
Oh my.
I don't think that's a skill, personally.
There's your answer.
Knowledge. That's why there's empty slots in the skills section.
Hey man, yeah, exactly. You want to make up your own skills.
Could that be a knowledge nature check?
Sure. Like,
Nice.
are
I
you
mean,
guys
it
really?
is-
Are you guys really asking this?
Yes.
Fusion is.
Fuck.
Definitely.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I imagine in probably like a minute or two is when we reach the manor.
I'm just saying, the speed at which dogs reproduce, we could have a total army in 6 months.
Oh, that's right. They have like whole litters.
This
That's
is
actually
true.
a good idea. Maybe
Oh boy.
now that the squirrel revolution has been solved, maybe it's time to
Has been solved.
expand.
All right, so Gothy, you are gonna see Tobias. I'm assuming you can recognize Tobias even when he's in goat form at this point.
Yeah.
Because you've been with him the longest. You are gonna see goat form Tobias. What's it called? Screeching out in common, congratulating all of the dogs for their squirrel genocide. At which point he is going to notice you, and you are going to notice him.
Tobias, what the fuck are you doing? What did you do?
It's a revolution, Gothy! You must join us!
What the fuck?
We're going to take over Sandpoint, Gothy, with the dogs!
Can I go over and... Never mind.
I. Okay.
Do you want me to smack him, Gothy?
I'll do it later. We need to take care of the dog problem.
We'll have justice for all the dogs and their enslavement.
And all the pain
Oh!
and cruelty that they've suffered under the hands of their suppressors.
They desire restitutions.
From what I know of dogs, they get fed for free, petted, loved, nap, all 100% for free.
Enslavement.
They don't have to do anything. They just have to exist. And they be cared for.
But it's that existence that has been the enslavement. They want to run free like the wolves in nature.
And then they'll be eaten by wolves if they actually go into the woods.
These dogs have guts.
We can take care of wolves just like we took care of the squirrels.
Well, then I think that might be to keep the dogs in line. How about you have them set up a patrol around town, not trying to attack people or animals in the street and causing a
Great idea, Tarek. Patrol the town. No one gets in or out without our permission.
Not what I meant.
Is that possible?
Is that your orders, Commissar?
Oh, absolutely. That's definitely my order.
No.
All right. The troops wait for the commanders to stop arguing before doing something.
I will point. I'm going to point at Tobias, and I'm going to cast command as I say the word "listen." Yeah, I'm casting command on Tobias.
Oh boy, Tobias, roll me a will save.
I mean, I got a pretty good will save. Let's see.
This is a mind-affecting, language-dependent effect.
And your command is listen. You pass it, sadly.
Right,
so Tobias recognizes that he's using a spell, and this does not please Tobias at all.
Yep. You see him try to cast a spell on you.
I still say listen, even though it was the command for the spell, and I'm like, we are not going to cause trouble. It is bad enough we were gone for 6 months. People here are still recovering from the events of last year. We don't need dogs ripping squirrels apart in the streets and screaming about the revolution. If anything, we need to make sure they're doing their part, keeping their revolution going without causing a panic. That goes for double for you, Caius, and I point over at Caius.
Tobias is going to check what Yujin and Caius's thought process is, because he's totally new to this town.
Well, Tarek, I did suggest Ruthgar, so I guess this is the least of two evils.
What? Eric just grabs his head and he's just pacing now. He is very clearly frustrated, but he still gets a bit of a smile and a quiet chuckle and like, oh my god.
Alright.
Look at Tarek, you're driving him insane! Or starting to, anyway.
Nothing new, don't worry.
Yeah,
I'm very good.
If Tarek was to go insane, he probably went insane a long time ago.
Alright, Vasily is at this point writing out like a fucking constitution.
I feel like we definitely need to seize the means of production.
Yeah, if I went insane, I would have been insane when Nualia tried to take over me and tried to pit me against you, Caius.
Nualia, the one that impaled me with a halberd. I remember her.
Oh, I think that she did that to me too. She like tossed me over her head.
Yeah.
Who did what now?
Long story.
I got stabbed with the spear, and then she lifted the spear and threw me.
Oh.
Combat maneuvers.
Yeah, you remember that?
I gotta say, it was impressive.
Yeah, you remember that town I mentioned, Thistletop? Yeah, we were clearing that place out because there's this woman who got possessed by a demon. And
Oh, out of character, they don't know about the fetus room, do they?
Nope.
Oh god.
The fetus room?
Fetus room.
Oh.
I think that's all we're going to talk about, the fetus room.
Okay, so Tobias is totally worked up right now, and Tarek just totally tried to mind control him, so he's going to be super PO'd. Who is the law enforcement of Sandpoint right now?
You
It's
guys technically,
between the Sentinels and the Sheriff.
and the sheriff.
The Sentinels and the Sheriff, and if the Paladins are still in town, the Paladins.
The Paladins have fucked off by this point. It's been 6 months.
Oh,
Their
good.
job is
Finally.
done.
So Tobias is going to clear, capture the sheriff and the law enforcement to seize the means of enforcement to all of his dogs.
Don't do that, and I'm gonna grab Tobias by one of his horns.
All right, Tobias, do you resist this?
I mean, he's already getting the order, so it doesn't matter.
Roll initiative.
Oh,
Initiative?
I think
What?
that's where we are at this point. If you guys are fighting against each other,
God.
I don't know. Tobias isn't necessarily restricting. He's just giving commands.
all right. Well, Tobias is giving commands. What's it called? Tarek grabs you. Do you resist him grabbing you?
I mean, sure, he doesn't resist.
Okay, no initiative then.
Oh,
Okay.
thank goodness.
Oh, the one time I roll a 24.
All right, you guys see Tarek grab Tobias. What do the three of you guys do?
I'm gonna try and gather all the dogs back in.
All right, so you
Before
two
they,
runs
like,
off
actually
to
run
try
off.
and grab the dogs. Caius Gothi?
I'm gonna tell Vasily that maybe we should hold off on initiating the revolution with such a small.
Are we pussing out on the dog revolution?
You shush.
Hey, I'm down. I just think we should make it a little bit bigger. Because if Magnamar finds out, we're fucked.
I mean, Tobias could be down for staying low until we grow our numbers, but
Okay, talk in character.
Well, in Drow society, we had a habit of, I guess you could say, taking over cities without anyone really knowing that we're behind the scenes. We try something like
how would dogs do that?
I mean, they could technically do it being adorable. They could force people to love on them through secret methods, and then they have control over the means of protection of head scratches and treats, just as Vasily's little contract is saying. Which Vasily, I fully approve of that, and I'm saying that in Infernal.
Hi, sure. He responds and
I approve
continues
of the
writing.
wording of it. I approve of the wording of that. Make sure you stick to that. Don't go too crazy and just randomly commit murder, please.
Yeah.
What does party do?
I am not. Oh boy.
I don't know. I was totally down to overthrow the top 1% of Sandpoint, but I guess we're standing down.
We are the top 1% currently.
You guys are the 1%.
Yeah, to be completely honest, if we wanted to take over Sandpoint, we could probably just walk into the mayor's office and tell him that it's all ours. Because I don't think the sheriff is that much of a threat.
And I again say no to that.
Doesn't mean it's okay.
So we have an army of dogs who want to overthrow something.
Oh wait, Yushin's not here.
What are we overthrowing? If not the squirrels, because I felt like squirrels was a pretty harmless thing to overthrow.
You are aware, Tobias, that most Barktarians want to return to their homeland and basically reclaim their birthright.
Where is their homeland?
5,000 miles to the south of here.
So
Oh
Yep,
man, so we need a boat.
That actually reminds me, we were going to commission a boat before we left Sandpoint when we first met Vasily.
Sadly, we couldn't because no one wants to work for a boat for. Well, actually, I, if we go talk to my father tomorrow, he might be able to put in a good word for us and get a boat made. Yes,
Are we gonna have the same experience as last time?
as long as we find out, as long as Tobias here doesn't try and cause a massacre, and we can find out what the tree is about.
Hey. It's not just Tobias's idea.
It's a revolution, not a massacre.
I'm still holding him by the horn.
So if we go see your dad, Eugene, maybe you could cast Mage Armor on Tarek just in case.
I
Doesn't
have my.
Tarek have armor?
I sprout the wings again, but I don't.
It was a joke because last time we went, his dad punched him in his face.
I think Mage Armor.
Correct. Would you like mage armor? Because if you want it, I can just cast it.
No, I'm good. And besides,
Oh,
I'd
I
rather.
was talking to Caius.
Oh no, I'm good. I don't need it.
Fun.
If his dad comes at me, I'll just grapple him or something.
But yeah, that's something I want to deal with tomorrow. For now, and Tobias, since they seem to think you're a commander just as I am, make sure they aren't causing trouble. And I will let go of his horn.
Oh, hey, Tobias. Once we go to the Kustash farm, we might actually need to bring you because there's this whack tree we need to figure out. We were actually supposed to research them in Magnamar, but we never got around to it.
Yeah.
So Tobias is going to declare doggos find sticks for a boat instead.
We will build. We will build boats, and we will reclaim our homeland.
For the motherland!
For Port Barrel! And they all run off.
Vive la
Okay,
revolution!
Sorry about that, Gothy. Are you okay?
I'm fine, and I'm still like rubbing the whatever the bridge to my
The bridge of your beak.
Yeah, the bridge of my beak, sighing and murmuring.
Yeah, I'll like give you a pat on the head and be like, "Hey, it's okay. Deep breaths."
Yeah, thank you.
Now that I think about it, no one has to really know that the dogs and us have anything to do with each other.
No one has to know the dogs. What?
That we have anything to do with the dogs.
I think, and I'm gonna look over at Tobias as I say this. I think they're gonna know.
Well, now that we made a big scene,
I think we should probably keep them. And oh God, I keep forgetting I'm not here. I'm like rounding up the dogs or something.
Oh no, I imagine you're back by now, since you were rounding them up and they were all back. Essentially, they were just running around.
I was saying something I can't remember. Oh yeah, maybe it would be a good idea to kind of like keep the dogs down low because that's gonna start causing some suspicions, to say the least.
Yeah.
I want to leave the squirrel bodies in the town square just to send the sheriff a message.
The squirrels have already been devoured by the dogs.
Yeah.
Oh man, no corpses or anything?
There's like
No.
a few. There's like squirrel bones here and there.
Oh,
There's a
dang
bunch
it.
of
Okay.
dogs
Speaking
walking
of-
around with like blood dripping from their jaws.
Ugh. Please don't. And by the way, the sheriff does wish to speak with us at some point.
What about the mayor? Did you see him in town while you were there?
I did not see the mayor. Gothy, did you? Well, no, you probably wouldn't know who that is.
Yeah, I would have no idea.
I'm sorry for that.
It's been 6 months. Probably a good idea that we maybe
Speak with
stop
them all.
a little bit.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. and we can't deal with the tree today because I don't think any of us have the correct magic prepared.
If I'm going to have
Survive.
2 remove disease spells, I can't talk to plants. So we
You
need
can
to
only
decide
do-
if we're going to cure you first or if we're going to talk to the tree first.
So
I was
is
going to
that a
say
yes,
because
party's going to bed.
I was going to say you can do 1 remove disease and then the tree if you want as well, because I can do remove disease and remove curse because I also have the scroll.
I'll do that. I'll do 1 remove disease and talk with plants.
All right.
Okay.
So is that the yes, party's going to bed?
Cool.
After I pick up some supplies on the way through town, which is
Super anticlimactic.
Well, you guys are in downtime right now. I'm just trying to
Oh,
speed
yeah.
through this right now.
I wanted to do a ton of stuff, like, you know those oil bulbs that I was planning to make?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that I gotta remember to do sometime.
Do you want to say you're doing it right now, and we'll just talk about it after session?
Ah, sure. I'm also visiting the farm with them, since I'm kind of curious about the tree as well.
Can I train my fox while we're doing this as well?
Okay, you
What?
can either do stuff when I'm poking you, or I can just say we skip a week and people do stuff. Because right now I'm doing it day by day.
Right now, we'll just go with what we're doing.
All right, cool.
We still have some day-to-day things we need to solve. When we're done that, can we do the week?
That's what I'm trying to do right now, yes. So,
All right.
another day passes, heal level plus con, reset your spells, etc., etc.
Yep. I'm going to do the heal check again to make sure that I don't hurt myself when I do my 4th save. So heal check with guidance.
And I'll help with that, actually.
Okay, at 21,
No
you
need.
succeed at
21.
your heal check, so you get plus 4 in your
Okay.
4th save.
So I am at plus 10 to my 4th save. Can I guidance myself for that too?
Absolutely.
And heroism.
Okay,
And
that makes that
you're
a
spending a heroism on him as well.
Wait, this is for disease, right? Because he still has the mummy's rot.
This is the save against mummy rot, yes.
Yeah, so I'll use it.
Alright,
Okay.
what'd you get, Tarek?
I'm about to find out because I have now plus 13 because with guidance, the heroism, and the plus 4, that makes a plus 7 bonus to my usual plus 6.
Dang.
26.
Alright, no damage from mummy rot.
And I'm going to first use the scroll of remove curse.
Alright, so roll me a caster level check on the remove curse scroll.
Okay, that's caster level 5, so
Nope.
fudge.
Scroll goes off, nothing happens. You're
And
still
that's
cursed.
used, so I'm going to use my regular, the one I prepared on myself.
Okay, roll me remove
21!
Okay, you cast remove curse on yourself. You feel the cursed aspect of the disease disappearing, only temporarily though, as the curse seems to very slowly be reforming.
Remove disease on myself.
Roll caster level check.
Come on. Fast. Fudge.
Remove disease does nothing.
Tobias.
Okay. Wait, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Remove disease.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do remove disease.
Roll me a caster level check. D12 plus 5,
Come on.
or D20 plus 5.
Dang it!
Doesn't work.
And that's all that I...
Yeah, you have like 50 more seconds, at which point the curse reforms.
Fudge.
That sucks.
Yup.
Fudge. Almost. That is
It's really hard to remove mummy rot, and for a reason.
I hate that. I hate that disease.
You're welcome.
Isn't it very, slow to kill anyway?
It is a very slow to kill disease, and it's also impossible to remove.
Except for with the double spell.
Except for this very specific curse, which you might need to wait till you're higher level to remove.
Which we almost had it.
You almost did.
Pretty close.
Oh.
Alright, party wakes up. It has now been 3 days since you got back. Still dealing with the mummy rot. What do you guys do today?
Yeah, like I said, well, we can go do the tree now, if we want.
Do you want to go talk to the mayor and chef before we leave town?
Yeah, we can talk with the sheriff first and then the tree, or we can deal with the tree then.
I think we do I think we do the mayor and the sheriff first, since we're already in the town.
Okay, I'll tell you out of game, the sheriff is the start of the next adventure. So, if you guys want to talk to the sheriff, you can, but that's going to end the downtime.
Drag it out.
If that's the case, then let's do our side stuff first.
Yeah. Do the tree. And
Let's do the tree.
All right.
Huh? Yep. And since we can, I will carry Gothy and my sword and fly over there.
Okay.
Since I can't,
all right.
she's the smallest, so I can carry her easily while everyone else follows on foot. Because I love flying!
Okay. You once
Caius
again
is gonna
blow all the charges of your armor to get
I
there
only need-
slightly faster.
I only need to do one charge, if I recall it right. Because a single charge lasts until I touch the ground.
No, a single charge lasts a round, buddy.
Oh, okay then. I am not doing that.
Yeah, it's only 5 rounds of flight per day.
Okay, I thought it was until I touched the ground. Okay.
Okay, and all right, you're selling gems, Caius. What were those gems? Did I give you a price on those?
We did I did an appraise. My appraise was like 4,000, and then I think Yushin did an appraise, and you said that they were under $1,000.
Yeah, where did you get those? I just need to
Mhm.
check.
We got those
In the
menu plane.
pool room of the mind.
In the cool room.
Yeah, they're 4 purple gems.
That was the pool room. Okay, hold on, let me scroll
it's
back
where
to
I got my-
pool. Sphere, pool. The 4 fine gems. Yeah, you can sell those for 150 each.
So for them, that would mean 600 gold, right?
Yep.
All right,
So add
let's do
600
that.
gold to your sheet.
Thank you.
Cool. And all right, let me flip through my notes for that tree because that was a while ago. That's like before I started working on my James stuff. Okay, and it is and okay, yeah. So this plot. So Tarek, I'm assuming. All right, is everybody going with Tarek?
Yeah.
Gothy?
Yeah.
I'll go with Tarek. Hey, can I give my masterwork halberd to Caius to sell?
Absolutely, you can.
I do that then.
All right, Caius, do you sell this halberd or do you go with Tarek?
Well, I'm gonna assume that I take the halberd before I split off with them.
Okay.
But I need to ask Tobias if he has any idea how much it's worth before I go and sell.
No clue. Get whatever you can.
All right, that works. So sell the halberd at the same time as the.
All right, another
Gems.
150 for it.
Very nice.
But all right, let me describe this farm again. Scroll back up a bit in my notes. All right.
Just trying to wrap up. Are y'all?
Scroll down through there. Scroll through there. No, that is when you guys were in Magnamar. Before that.
Yeah, it was way before Magnamar.
Yeah, it was way before Magnamar. Where was the?
It was like before then.
No, that was. Hold on, no, it was in Eterna 2. That's where it was. That's why I can't find it.
It was.
All right,
It was
so
in
you are going to approach. You guys are going to leave, and you guys are going to find yourselves on a farm about like an hour out of Sandpoint. You stand on the outskirts of a farm. There's a whole bunch of people around planting various things for the next part of the harvest. All those pumpkins you saw before, they are long gone, and you're seeing people planting like cherry trees. You're going to see people planting things like wheat and barley. You can definitely tell that like there's a lot of farmland here, and it's not being used completely accurately. You're going to see a real big spooky oak tree in the center of it all. And there's also a large thatched roof main building that didn't look too out of place. It had an overhang, a few glass windows, and peering inside, it looked almost. The interior of the building looked kind of weird because it was like in Tianese style. It looks like almost Chinese style architecture inside there.
Which Gothy, I imagine, would know since she knows Tian.
Oh yeah, Gothy, do you know Tianjia? Yeah.
Yes. No. Yeah. I know
Yeah,
that language. Yes.
You're gonna immediately recognize this as being like your from your home continent.
All right. What? Okay. What is it exactly? The room.
It is I can send you the picture.
Sure.
I sent
Okay.
the party.
It's essentially traditional Chinese or Japanese
Yeah, it's traditional Asian style.
furniture.
The interior of this house, which looks kind of out of place on the inside of a farmhouse.
Huh. That's weird. Hmm.
Wait until you meet my stepmother. The-
Oh. Okay.
Do we want to go
Fun
inside?
story.
Do we want to go inside to see them and let them know we're gonna try and deal with the tree now, or do we want to do the tree first?
It's your place. You tell us.
Used to be my place, but I am slowly getting acquainted again. Though, oh boy, 6 months. I wonder how my sisters are looking. Oh boy. Yeah. Let's head out and see about that tree.
All right. Let's do. All right. So you guys make your way over to the main tree.
Mm-hmm.
You guys start walking your way over to the tree. It appears to be a fairly large tree. It's completely dead. It almost looks like a lightning bolt hit this darn tree. You're gonna see like obvious signs of like there's like no plant life within like 10 feet of the tree, and then for another 30 feet around that it's like very little before the actual like again it's very weird because you're in the middle of a farm field. There's like barley crops all around you, and just smack dab in the center of it is an oak tree, which definitely looks kind of weird.
Does it look exactly how we remember it from a few weeks ago? In our time, it was a few
Yep,
weeks,
it
but forever.
doesn't look to have changed.
Detect magic, still sensing
Uh,
that same stuff.
Detect magic on the tree. Yeah, the tree's magical.
Same stuff it was when I last sensed it. It hasn't changed or gotten stronger.
Does not appear to have gotten weirder.
So Tobias is going to be very perturbed by the fact that there's no nature or life around this. Is the tree alive or is the tree dead?
The tree looks dead.
Thing is, it's
So he's going to come up and he's going to try to scrape it with his fingernail to see what the bark does. Does the bark completely fall off or is it still somewhat pliable?
It's still somewhat pliable.
So the tree's alive,
but it looks dead.
but it looks dead. Is there any other plant life around?
Not within like 30 feet of you.
Would Tobias know what's causing the death?
Roll me a perception check.
A perception check. Let's see. 12.
It's Flash.
Oh my god, natural one.
Okay. Everybody except for Tobias notices his notices Tobias's holy symbol of Gosray reacting with the tree.
That's weird. Would I be able to know why this is happening or no?
It appears that Tobias's holy symbol appears to have some sort of connection with this tree. It has started glowing.
That's disturbing. Gothy, you're seeing this too, right?
Yeah, I do.
Caius,
What are you guys saying?
wearing a holy symbol right now?
Yeah,
Caius
yeah, he's a druid. So he
have a holy symbol of God's ray.
he's not super devout to Gosray, but he's somewhat.
Yep, same deal with Caius. Caius's holy symbol also begins glowing.
Is Caius's holy symbol Gosray as well?
Yep.
Oh, we're both Gosray worshippers. Hell yeah.
Did you not know this before now?
I didn't know this.
We didn't mention it?
That's
Or was there someone else that joined the party before that had Gosray?
being together. But oh boy, that's
And so Tobias is just completely not noticing any of this. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, well, your holy symbols are reacting and something is happening, but you don't know what it is.
So I'm going to check the soil and see if it's moist. Is it watered appropriately?
Alright, Tobias, looks down. He starts examining the soil. He's just like, regular soil. It seems to be about the correct dirtness.
When I push my fingers in, is it wet or is it totally dry?
Ow! Comes the response as you hit a vine.
So it hurts? Or the vine says ow?
You hear ow from a vine.
Did we all hear that, or was it only him?
Oh, just Tobias.
Just Tobias. I say, where does that hurt?
Oh. And what language you're speak? You can only speak Common, right?
It's Common and Druidic.
Oh yeah. The same voice replies, all over my entire body in Druidic.
Can I do a heal check and see what's ailing the tree?
You could. That would not be heal.
What would it be? Nature?
Nature, probably.
I'm gonna do a nature check and see what's ailing it. My nature is 9.
I have a +9 as well if you want some help.
I definitely want some help.
Bam! Fucking lightning bolt hit this tree is what happened.
Never mind.
Oh well, that's not a curse. That's nature.
It is a curse. Comes the voice, which sounds somewhat feminine.
What curse is this?
The curse of civilization. Look around you, Druid. Look around you and weep with me.
So Tobias would 100% sympathize with this tree.
At which point, in front of the rest of the party, you will see a female figure emerge very slowly from inside the tree.
Oh!
From the tree.
From inside the tree. She is an incredibly beautiful woman. She has flesh that appears to be made of wood and vibrant hair that resembles leaves or blossoms. And she looks towards you all with a desperate look in her eyes. Please, I have prayed to Gosray, and it seems my salvation has finally come. Please help me.
What do you need?
I need rejuvenation. I need... She kind of strokes the tree behind her that you can see she's like kind of connected to. Like vines from her body are like vining over the tree. And that appears to be like the only parts of this tree that is alive. What is this person? That is a nature check right there.
I don't have that.
I'll do it.
I do. I'll assist.
63.
My nature check is a 9, I believe.
Yeah, so that'll be an 11.
Oh, +2, so 20.
Oh, 20? 20 is the DC on the dot. Does the word dryad mean anything to Tobias?
I think so, yeah.
You are aware they are tree spirits. They are fae who live in trees. They are generally chaotic good. They tend to be somewhat playful, but kind of in the same sense that Tobias is playful, in the sense of like charming people for pranks. So but you know they are basically dependent on their own trees. They don't really have a speed.
So does like a cure spell technically work since it's still a living thing?
It's complicated. Let's just put it at that. And she will turn towards Tobias and she will say, "My name is Moondance. I have been trapped here for some time by this farmer. His incessant hate for nature."
Tobias is going to look at Tarek and say, "Is this farmer your father?"
I don't know what she said, but
Oh, yeah, he doesn't speak Druidic, does he?
Nope, you guys are speaking in Druidic right now.
So Tobias is going to say, "Is your father the farmer of this place?"
Yes. The farm's been here for as long as I remember. it was here. He was working this place before I was even born.
What has he done to this tree?
The
Oh,
Moondance is going to gesture towards the tree, and you are going to see, like, she's going to highlight almost, like, all of the imperfections wrong with it. You see, like, axe marks in the bark of the tree. You see, obviously, like, a lightning bolt has hit this tree from the top and, like, shattered it. You can definitely see, like, this tree would not be alive were it not for this dryad basically sustaining it. Robert has cursed the gods, and the gods have come now to curse him back.
well.
Well, that sounds fair.
Oh boy, I am so sorry for this.
So I'm going to relay this to Tarek that his father has done this tree wrong, and I'm going to highlight the axe marks and say, why is he trying to cut this tree down?
Yeah, Tarek gets a very bit of a frustrated look. Like there's no smile. There's like there was earlier because this isn't a sense of misfortune. This is just frustration.
Tarek, do you remember what happened? What the conversation you had with your dad was about?
After after I left home, this tree came, if I recall.
What?
That's what happened, right?
I didn't hear you. You cut out.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was after Tarek left home that this tree grew, right?
Yes, you're aware your dad claimed this tree fucking animated and just started destroying everything.
Yeah. And that's also around the time that he rejected the gods because I left.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that to the party.
When you say gods, do you mean Gazray or do you mean someone else?
I think he means I'm pretty sure it's gods in general because he hates clerics as well. When I first saw him 6 months ago before going to Magnamar to try and make up for this, he punched me into a wall.
So I'm going to ask the Dryad and Druidic, what do we need to do to heal this tree?
What I need is what all trees need. Space through my roots, sunlight and time. We will recover. We just need this land to return to the wilds. She kind of gestures at all of the like wheat and barley and stuff being planted around her. This is unnatural. This is not how plants grow. These plants are slaves. So
how far away are the dogs, out of curiosity?
The dogs are in town patrolling. You are outside. You're about a mile outside of town.
Totally outside with the dogs. All right, just wondering. So I'm going to relate to Tarek that we need to stop cultivating the land around this tree to allow it to heal.
You can try and convince my father of that. I don't think he'd listen to me if I tried it.
Oh, we won't be convincing. We'll be telling.
He needs to do more than stop cultivating. Gazra has come here to punish that mortal for what he has done. The amount of time I have spent rebuilding this. Gazra's winds have affected his life, and shall continue doing so until he repents.
How could he repent?
I don't know. It's been a few decades since we started our work. Originally, I was here to smash him, and he seemed willing to smash me. That was the only way I saw him restoring. I do not want to say I am an enforcer of Gosray, but the gods do not take threats to their livelihoods unpunished. He curses Gosray. He claims that Gothray is useless, that all gods are useless. So Gothray's clouds stay away from his farms. So Gothray's winds give him a wife that he hates. And Gosray sends me to destroy what his material possessions.
So if we can make him repent, Gosray would forgive him.
Gosray, I am not familiar with forgiveness myself, but I would assume so. Surely it would be easier to destroy this field, however.
So I'm going to turn to Tarek and say, we need to convince your father to ask forgiveness from Gosray, or we're going to have some problems.
Tarek is looking very much. Normally, you guys have, since you guys have met him, he's been very either ill or he's been very a voice of reason. Right now, he is seeming. The best way to say it is he's seeming like he's starting to close off a little. Like he is. It's hard to describe. It's kind of like someone that's shutting themselves down. Partly from self-hate, possibly. Partly from not knowing what to do. That's what he's looking like right now. And he will say, I don't know what to do. I can try and talk to him. If he doesn't attack me again, then I can try.
So Tobias is going to take this very seriously, and the Dryad's name is Moonspot, right?
Moondance.
Close
Moondance. Moondance. Okay, and he's going to turn to Moondance and say, "I will speak with the farmer and make sure he corrects his ways."
Alrighty. If you think that is best.
Tobias, before
and I'm going to address Tarek in common and say, "Let's go find your father."
Right. Before we do, this Dryad, she's good, yes?
Absolutely.
All right. I really want to do this. I want to try using the heavenly circlet to try and heal the tree.
You're gonna
try.
You're gonna use the heavenly circlet.
I'm gonna use the once a day ability to try and heal the tree with some sunlight from it.
You blast the tree. Nothing happens.
Oh, it's new. Oh, it didn't burn and it didn't heal. Oh boy. That means not good, but not evil. At least according to how the circlet works.
It's a plant.
Well, aren't like all druids and like nature like neutral by nature?
Druids are usually different flavors of neutral, yes.
Yeah.
So this is not entirely unexpected.
Yeah. If she was good
enough, looked at you guys in a dress and Druid and say, "What the hell just happened?"
He's being silly.
Most humans are silly.
I'm only
right. Sorry to interrupt, but it is late and I haven't had anything to eat, so I'm gonna call it quits a little early.
Okay,
you're good.
We're almost done. We can call it here if you'd like. We're at 8:30.
Oh no, it's just side stuff. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Okay.
And now we're down to 4.
Yeah. Thankfully, it is all downtime, and we're just talking about that next. Oh boy.
All right. What do the 4 of you guys do?
So Gothy's with us, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Gothy, what do you think of all?
I mean, I'm gonna totally be gunning for Tarek's dad because I'm gonna be pretty upset at this point.
Gothy, what do you do?
I'm gonna stick by Tarek. I see he's upset, and I'm gonna try and help him.
Thank you.
Returning back to the group, I noticed that Tobias is peeved. Yujin just left.
Yujin goes to take a piss.
Yeah, Derek is all miserable, and
There's a big field.
he's Tobias is storming towards the father,
the farmhouse.
and Tarek and Gothi are following behind.
I don't think
Yeah.
Tarek's moved yet.
Okay,
Nope.
I'm gonna approach
I'll
Tobias
start heading.
and slow his approach to see why he's so fumed. Hey, buddy,
Tobias, Caius is now in front of you.
What's got you so pissed off, bro?
The farmer has been mistreating this tree and cursing Gazray.
That's interesting. That's not what he told us when we were here the first time.
What did he tell you last time you were here?
That the gods were cursing his land for some reason, and he had no idea, and he tried everything he could possibly think of to fix the problem.
Gazray only curses those who deserve it.
Yeah, I know that. You worship Gazray?
Absolutely, I'm a druid.
Well, yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. Yeah, I came across Gazray when I came to the surface. I like their tenets.
I'm glad to hear it. As a non-magic user, I was worried about you, but I'm glad to see you can see the light.
I appreciate the balance that comes with nature. So, you want to go solve this problem?
We need to make this farmer mend his ways because he has offended Gazray. And without him kneeling before Gazray, he'll have to feel the wrath of nature.
Well, if he's the cause of his own problems, then there's no other choice he has, right?
I agree. And so I'm going to look over at Tarek and say, are you coming with us, or are you going to stay out here?
Tarek will shake his head, snapping out of it. Be like, I'll be right in.
I think it would be best if you came with us, because if me and a stranger just barge in, it'll
It's
escalate.
understandable. I'll go inside first.
Just tell him the information we found out, and we'll see how he reacts.
All right. Taking a deep breath, Tarek is gonna head inside.
Alrighty, you guys walk back inside. Same sort of deal as probably honestly the pretty same situation as when you went in there the last time. You guys head towards the kitchen. There's a lot of alcoholic bottles here, just littered everywhere. Mostly rum, but also a lot of like Eastern style sake. Far more than you guys would probably ever drink in a day. Inside this room, you just see a humanoid man. He does not have a shirt on. He is just laying in the center of all of these bottles, just laying on the ground. Standing above him is a young-looking human girl. She has fox ears, which definitely strike you as weird, and she is currently yelling obscenities at him in Tian. Gothi is, I think, the only person here who can speak Tian.
Yep.
And basically berating him in every conceivable way. Also in this room is a adult woman. She is also not wearing a shirt, but appears to not really care all that much about that, and she is currently cooking afternoon tea.
Which of the two? This is Isabella, right?
This is Isabella. Yes, you remember her name.
Okay. Yeah, I have it marked down. Do I see Emma anywhere?
Emma appears to not be in the scene at the moment, but Onichi
Isabella
is
the
here.
wife, right?
What?
Isabella is the wife?
No. Onichi is the wife. Isabella is the 10-year-old.
Gotcha.
Oh, she's 10 now. Oh boy.
Yep.
Oh boy.
As you guys walk into the room, do you guys say anything, or?
I'm gonna minor magic like a small head of flowers and be like, sorry for barging in.
Anishi turns towards you, seems shocked, covers her breast, and says, Dominic, I did not expect to see you again.
Yes, sorry for being away so long. Some interesting things happened.
Isabel, your stepbrother's here. At which point the 10-year-old will come over and hug each of you guys individually. She'll look a bit confused when she sees Tobias and Gothy, and says, "Hi, my name's Isabel."
Hello.
That's Dad, and she points to like the unconscious guy on the ground.
Okay.
Tobias is going to cock his head and say, Dominic?
Oh, right. You guys don't know. Tarek is gonna scratch at his little bit of chin whiskers, setting the flower bouquet on a table probably in one of the bottles of wine that's
All right.
empty.
Yo, Tarek, your hair trick.
I can do that later. Gothy, Tobias. My name, well, it wasn't always Tarek. Dominic is my. I changed it. Well, no, it's been almost 11 years now. Surprise?
Just make it easy. Tarek has blonde hair.
It's yeah. I was naturally a.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you not want to be called Dominic anymore? I forget. I apologize.
It's fine, Miss Oichi. Thank you.
That's the word Robert uses when he talks to you. He's out cold right now, though. That's why Isabella was yelling at him. Hold on, let me go get a shirt now that we have guests. She walks away, and again, the 10-year-old, who seems like remarkably mature for her age, says, "What are you guys here for? You guys here for the harvest? Did you deal with Dad's tree problem?"
We're working on that. My
Aww.
friend Tobias here actually spoke with the tree.
Hello, Probias. She looks up towards you. And she looks
And
to be like
Tobias is going to be visibly angry still, and he's going to walk up and do cast or create water on the drunk guy passed out.
Oh,
Alright,
oh no.
Alright, create water at your level summons 10 gallons of water. So you drop
Perfect.
10 gallons of water on this person's living room floor, essentially. This immediately wakes up Robert, who goes, "Ah!"
Yeah. Oh boy.
At which point, Isabel starts freaking out because even though she is a human, she is also part cat. So she immediately jumps up onto the nearby table, and starts hissing at the water. Robert stands up, rubs his head, and kind of opens his eyes, looks towards you guys, and the only audible word out of his mouth is just "fuck."
So just to clarify out of character, so Tarek is half orc, and his sister is half cat.
It's complicated.
Yeah, I'll explain that to you guys later. And
you can roll me a knowledge nature check, and I'll tell you what Isabella is.
You know what? That actually sounds good. Let's see. My nature is +9 / roll 1d20 + 9.
I'll explain that situation.
Oh, I did that wrong. I did that very wrong.
Roll that again.
It's a 17.
22.
Right, 22. Do you know what a kitsune is?
I have no idea what that is.
Onichi and Isabel, as well as Emily, when you see her, are kitsune. They are in a very obscure race, also from Tian, from basically China. Again, all of this Tian stuff is basically unknown on this side of the planet, but Gothy, you'd know this as well. Kitsune are basically humanoids who can turn into cat girls and back.
So they're changelings.
Changelings, but only cats.
Okay. So what was his name? Robert?
Robert is a full-blooded human. He has a wife who is a kitsune, 2 daughters who are a kitsune, and his other son is Tarek.
Is half orc.
Yep. Like I said, I'll explain that in Eternus to you all.
Robert
Got it.
Constance,
okay.
That's his name, yes. So he's going to stand up, he's going to look towards you guys, and he's going to say, "Fuck. What do you guys do?"
And Tobias is going to grab him and say, "You have cursed Gazre. I am his messenger."
You and Gazre can go fuck himself.
And
Tobias.
I'm gonna drag him outside so we don't cause a scene in the house.
Oh boy, Tarek, how do you respond to your stepfather being dragged out of the house?
Not my stepfather, my full father.
Or, yeah, your biological father being dragged out of the house.
Tarek is very much like, Tobias, what the fuck?
Caius, Gothy, you doing anything?
Yep, basically the same thing. What the fuck, man?
Well, do you do anything or just comment on the situation?
Yeah, I run up to Tobias and say, I don't think this is going to convince him to go to what? Okay, this is not going to work if you drag him out and start beating him to a pulp, which I'm going to guess is like plan B if you don't convince him verbally.
Tobias, Gothy appears to be blocking your way out.
Tobias is gonna keep dragging him and say, well, letting his family fall into ruin isn't working either.
Gothy is currently blocking your path.
Oh, is Gothy blocking my path?
Are you gonna
Yeah.
push her aside, or do you talk to her?
Do we want to have this confrontation in the house? I don't feel like that's the best idea.
In character.
Yeah, no, that's totally what I'm gonna say.
All right, Gothy, how do you respond?
And start rubbing the bridge of my beak again. I don't. And I stepped aside while murmuring again.
Caius, Tarek, do anything?
Oh boy, Tarek is honestly in panic mode right now.
Caius, you doing
Like-
anything?
I'm treating this like the last time I treated it the first time we were here. This is a family matter. I know Tobias is kind of putting his nose in a family matter, but
I'm
not doing
Hey,
anything until Tarek does anything.
but- oh boy, once Tarek snaps out of it, he'll be like, Tobias, let him go.
All right, so at that point, Tobias has dragged this man outside the house. Onichi
Oh,
comes back in wearing a shirt saying, "Where's Robert?" And Isabella is gonna say, "That guy dragged Dad." At which point,
Oh, boy.
Tobias, you have dragged this man outside the house. In front of his house is just gravel. You're now dragging him across gravel. Where do you put him?
So can we see the tree at this point?
Easily. The tree is sticking out in the middle of the farm field. It's like half a mile away.
So I'm gonna point at the tree and I'm gonna stop dragging him at this point and be like, does that look like a healthy tree to you?
It's a fucking tree, man.
Does this look like a healthy land to you?
I'm trying my best. Gosray has cursed my farm.
Why would Gosray curse your farm?
Because he's a fucking asshole, that's why.
Or are you the fucking asshole?
Alright, rest of party, you've now exited the house and you see Tobias having an argument.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I quickly try and reassure my sister and my stepmother, and I'm gonna run out and be, oh my god.
You see
Tobias, what?
arguing.
Tobias, don't do this like this, please.
This dryad needs our help, and your father is killing it slowly over time. I cannot allow this to happen any longer.
He's a bit of an asshole, okay? I get that. No offense, I think. Fuck.
Well, if I were to interject, if he's not gonna stop what he's doing of his own volition, we might have to force him to. And that's to you, Tarek. He is your father.
I'm going to go up and I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna first try and separate Tobias and my father.
Tobias, Tarek tries to separate you from Robert. Do you?
I mean, Tobias isn't being super violent. He just made him look at the tree and how he's treating his land.
I'm saying, do you let go when Tarek grabs your hand?
Oh yeah, I let go.
Okay.
I let go.
Tobias, let's go.
Okay. I'm gonna look down at Robert.
Robert is just laying there half awake, rubbing his head.
I am trying to think how Tarek would word this right now, because I know how I as a player would, but it's definitely not in character for Tarek, because I would just roasting this guy as an asshole. But how would Tarek do it? Tarek would... Okay, I think I know. Father, you cursed the gods when we left. When I left.
And I haven't
That
seen
has...
any reason to stop cursing them from what all the shit that's happened to me.
And that's exactly why this is happening. Because you did that curse them.
No, it's because your gods are fucking vindictive is why.
Tarek is going to take a bit of a deep breath at that, given what he's learned about Sarenrae recently in her past regarding Thessalon.
Hey, Rob, do you think that maybe it's your fault, and if you stop being a dick yourself, they'll stop being a dick to you?
It's my fault that the gods stole my son away from me. It's my fault that I do everything I can to till these fields. It's my fault that a fucking treant appears and tries to kill me.
Well,
yes, Tobias says, very angrily.
Because from the looks of that, all of that was Gosray's fault. And Sarenrae's fault, and all the rest of them.
I doubt Tarek leaving was not of his choice. He doesn't strike me as the type of person to be influenced by anyone else's decisions.
Oh, really? Is that true? Dominic, you ever tell your friends why you left? The real story?
Yeah, Tarek is getting a bit of a fist. Like, his arms are crossed, and he's, like, gripping his own arm very, very tightly to the point that he's probably scratching himself.
What?
I left because you disagreed with my choice to try and learn more about Sarenrae. I left
disagreed
because
with
I
your
wanted...
choice because we need farmhands here. We need people in order to eat, Tarek. You're not
And
going
I
to
wanted
save the
to learn...
world sitting in a monastery learning about a deity.
Sitting in that church helped me learn to what I have now, to be able to help what I have been able to do since I left. And I am going to, at the same time as I do this, I'm going to sprout those wings out. And I'm going to use minor magic to make them first look like they're on fire. I left because I wanted to learn. I left because I was trying to help people besides the farm. I made mistakes. And you know what? I'm trying to make up for them every second of every day. I have made horrible decisions. And I fucking tortured people. You know that? I was a fucking inquisitor after I left.
Why
Now,
do you think I
look at...
didn't want you to leave, Dominic? Why do you think I wanted to keep you here as a simple farmer, having a simple life? We don't torture people on a farm. We make food. There's no morality when it comes to making food. Everyone needs grain, everyone needs fruits. That is the simple life I asked for myself, I asked for you, and I prayed for my wife and my new daughters. That is the simple life I wish to give them. And yet, despite all of that, every encounter I have had with the gods, they have been trying to despoil that simple life I tried to give to you. You were just too curious for your own good, Tarek. Now you're likely to kill yourself running after some random goblin. Now you're likely to die within the next 3 or 4 years. Quite frankly, I'm surprised you survived this far. I don't even bear to know what sorceries you've been up to. And yes, you can make a few lights, and yes, you've saved some people, but at the cost of abandoning others, Tarek. You abandoned me, you abandoned everyone else at this farm to chase this dream of yours. That is why I hate Gosray. That is why I hate Sarenrae. Because Sarenrae took my son away from me.
Well, I'm back, and I'm trying to make it up. Now, can you fucking repent for what you've done?
What have I done?
You
You're here to
cursed the
help?
god for my
Grab a
choices.
shovel and start planting. That's what we need to be doing here, not arguing about gods.
Sir, with all due respect, I don't think you're listening to what we're trying to tell you.
You're talking in circles. You're saying like this is somehow my fault. The gods have ruined my life. Why wouldn't I hate them?
But that's it. It's
You speak of abandoning family, but you've abandoned your land. Look at the state of your land.
I have
Have you
done
taken
nothing
care
but
of it?
till my farm to the best of my ability.
You say till your farm. Have you not heard of tilless planting? Have you not tried crop rotations?
What? I don't think that's been invented yet, sir.
Well, Tobias is going to advocate for it.
Okay.
I am very much tempted to do this, and I honestly think that given this conversation, it would be in character for Tarek to do this. He is going to grab Robert by the back of his shirt, and he is going to fly up 60 feet and hold him out, forcing him to look down on the farm. I'm not
Tarek,
letting
can
him go,
you
but
carry an additional 150 pounds?
let's see. My max load is I am because I don't only have my sword and my armor on, as well as my clothes. Yeah,
You can carry an additional 150 pounds?
because of that belt of giant strength, making my
Oh yeah, the
strength to
belt. All right, shit. All right, so you
30
grab your dad
load,
and you fly up how high?
60 feet exactly. So we're slowly falling, but
Alright, he's
I
gonna
am.
try and resist being grabbed, but he's like a level 1 commoner, so you easily grab him. You zip up 60 feet in the air, and he starts saying, "What the heck? What's going on? What
I'm going to.
happened? Where are we?"
I'm going to hold him, and I'm going to force him to look down on the farm and be like, "You tell me that this isn't your doing. You tell me that you."
This is my doing. I did as best I could, Tarek. I did as best I could.
And I'm doing the best I can as well. You don't think I am? Then let's see how we handle this. I need you to fucking repent for cursing the gods, for what I decided to do. I left because we fought, and you hated my choice. I left because I wanted to, and I imagine we're about 30 feet now. I need you to let it go. I am home. I am trying to do what I can to help. And you know what? The only one that's making this hard is you. And by now we're on the ground, and I let him go.
Roll me a fucking intimidate check.
Oh shit. That's only a +2 because of being a half orc, sadly.
I'm giving you a +10 because of circumstance.
Holy! So +12. 28.
Robert immediately breaks down crying and just collapses onto the farm.
Yeah, Tarek's breathing heavily, and I'm gonna walk away a little bit. Just go back to the house. Go back and sit outside the house.
Alright, Caius, Gothy, Tobias, what do? You see Robert just laying there, a broken man.
I think we should try that more often.
With these type of people, maybe. Would I know if he speaks Tian or whatever?
You have a feeling Robert probably can't speak Tian.
Alright, never mind.
You have a feeling that.
So, do they have 6 titties or 2 titties?
Tobias, what the fuck? Was that in character question or an out of character?
Out of character question.
Okay, because I wanted to know if Tarek would be running over to slap you for saying that about his
Alright. Well, if Tobias wants to lust after a 10-year-old, he's welcome to.
Oh no, that is not the intent.
Anywho, alright, so It's 8:50 right now. This seems like a good place to stop. I can write something out in the turn of session if you guys want to continue, but it sounds like this plot line is mostly resolved.
All right,
Yeah.
we gonna turn a session the rest of this. That sounds good.
If you'd like, just because I want to go and make myself dinner.
Yeah,
And
I
also
need
That
because
to
we
sounds
go.
good.
lost like most of the party.
Yeah.
Is
Well,
Desert coming
maybe-
back or is she done?
Well, on that note, hold on, let me stop the recording.